No gang signs, please.
No gang signs.
It doesn't really work well with him, but.
What the fuck?
Can I?
Look,
This kid is
yes.
like a 10-year-old boy who just figured out what the camera app was on his phone, and then figured out that there's more apps that use the camera app. So he's
Hello. Okay.
You know what we should have done instead of playing Wind Waker? Worked on my level up.
Oh yeah, we should do that real quick.
Yeah.
It's too late
Yours
now.
is fine because we can just put it into the character mancer. I think Xerxes is the only one that I didn't add a skill for. You guys just need to roll for HP. That's it.
What should I roll?
It's either
Paladin, HP, level up.
Oh yes, the best time of year when children scream.
a scream.
Yep, it's starting to feel like summer.
I love summer.
Well, time to get back to the calling.
1d10 plus my Constitution modifier. Oh, yeah, that's Ranger. This is all Ranger. I fucking Google Paladin.
It should
now.
still
So
be a
what
1d10.
did you say?
Oh, yeah, it's
Sorry,
1d10.
I was in the middle of a Clash game.
What?
Yeah. So you three are all the same. You all get D10s.
I have a 2.
Plus your con. Well, it doesn't even matter. She's a sword.
Yeah,
She's a sword. She doesn't have health.
A D10.
Well, you
for-
can either do that or a base of
This is at the top.
5 plus your con modifier.
There we go, 44.
Wait, what's your con?
There's 40. What?
It was at 40 before?
What are you talking about? What's happening?
Your Constitution.
So you have to add your Constitution
Oh, okay, I'm
modifier.
sorry.
So it'll be 45.
Wow.
So,
It's either 5 plus your con modifier, which is just the average, or you can roll a d10 plus your con.
please be high. Okay, that's fine.
So
Wait.
looks like Tyler got 6.
Plus 3.
You got 9 extra health.
Sick.
Damn. Tell him back to sass a bit.
So what are we doing?
So either so your Constitution, either you just get set 8 or you roll a d10 plus 3.
Wait, can I just put the 8 then?
Your con modifier is 1, so you just get 6.
I'm just
At
gonna go
most.
for the 8.
So
Wait.
48.
48.
Yeah,
I'm
Aw,
at
thank
3 hit. I was at 3 hit
This is
points
very
until I
kind.
started screwing with it. Oops.
I'm still at 5.
So you can actually just roll hit dice if you want, and that'll tell you how many total you get. 9. Wow, Nolan's up to 61
No, I was
health.
at.
You still one
I
under
was,
me.
I was at 44 before, and then I decided to just take the average.
Wait, are we still at the same like
I mean, I could have
health from
taken this,
before?
but
We probably
Mine
should
was
be.
17. So I'll just put it back.
I'll say you guys can
Me
take
and
a
Nolan
long
took the
rest.
most hits,
Oh,
I think.
yay.
Okay,
Mine-
so
Just so we're just floating at the bottom of the ocean. I sleep.
so if you scroll down,
I'm sorry.
it's fine. Yeah, so I add this to your character sheet. Just go to all the way at the bottom.
Okay.
The last skill. So you have Know Your Enemy. You can spend 1 minute observing or interacting with another creature outside combat, and then you can ask me if they are superior or inferior to you in regards to their strength, dexterity, constitution score, armor class, current hit points, total class levels if any, and fighter class if any. So you are the scout now.
Hell
And you can
yeah.
honestly just use that for any conversation. Just like you're talking to Zane, he's like, "Hey, is he higher level than me?" I'll be like, "Mm-hmm."
That's fun.
Maybe.
I don't know what's going on.
I still have the tab
I can't
for
access.
side-by-side plays.
I can't access your thing
Why not?
because it's on Google Drive, but on my personal account.
Oh.
I'm signed into side by side right now, so I don't know what you get for your level up. Oh no! Just look up etherealness, because I remember that's the spell. You can do it just once a day. It's just a skill you can do now.
How do you spell etherealness? You take this, please.
Oop.
Okay. It's a 7th level transmutation. You step into the border regions of the ethereal plane, in the area where it overlaps with your current plane. You remain on the border plane for the duration or until you use your action to dismiss the spell. During this time, you can move in any direction. If you move up or down, every foot of movement costs an extra foot. You can see or heal the plane you originated from, but everything there looks gray, and you can't see anything more than 60 feet away. While on the ethereal plane, you can only affect and be affected by other characters or creatures on that plane. Creatures that aren't on the ethereal plane can't perceive you, and you can't interact with you unless a special ability or magic has been given them to the ability to do so. You ignore all the objects and effects that aren't on the ethereal plane. Blah 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 blah. Basically, you just step into the ghost realm.
I'm gonna change my nickname.
And then when you drop it, you appear where you have moved to in the ghost realm.
Yeah, you described it a little bit the other day when.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. As for Scott,
He fucking died.
And then came back. I respawned. I've officially beaten Jesus' respawn time.
come up with that on your own, there, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ironically, it's around that time that episode you can see a Brisket match. Oh, by the way, I want to make a joke that when that girl slit my throat, I want to try and just soak her with as much blood as possible before I die.
Oh no, you already made it clear what you wanted to do.
No. And then just go to the guy with the gun, just start like
That doesn't
cupping
sound
handfuls
very
of blood, throwing them at him.
Oh, don't worry, I'm about to yell at him.
Why? What do?
We'll get to you.
But I'm first.
Threatened.
Yeah, Iwi's first, because Iwi's the only one that's confirmed alive.
I'm gonna work on putting the new level up on my.
Oh, don't worry, I got it.
Okay.
Here, just come over here.
Alright.
Where are you? There you are.
Right there.
Alright, so just ignore all your 4th level spells. You don't have them yet.
Yep.
You 3. Make sure your character sheet says level 7 now.
No, it says 6.
Make sure it's level 7.
Change
Just like he said.
It says 6.
Make sure.
It says that.
Then
That's
change it.
Mine says 8. What do we do about that?
Mine 10.
We kill you off.
It is really slow right now.
I guess I'm not a goblin anymore.
Sword.
Sword.
Sword!
Changes race.
You're the sword child.
Yeah, I just want to point out that I almost didn't let Demonico be a silver rank. So, Infinity, Iwi, Xerxes are all gold ranking members of right now. Gabriel just became silver rank.
Oh, did we get our brooches back?
Oh yeah, and no, those are always on you.
Oh, thank
Okay.
you.
They would have taken them away from you, and then a minute later they would have appeared back on you, and they'd be like, and if they'd seen that, they would.
I like to think like their searching points like silver brooch, silver brooch, silver brooch. Wait, what the hell?
How many silver brooches do we have? Why does my bag of silver brooches feel empty?
I love how the sword has undercommon clothes.
Yeah, I kept all your clothes in your inventory. I guess it doesn't really make sense.
I mean, the
No,
sword.
it's wrapped around the hilt.
The sword can't be naked. Let's
The
be
sword-
honest.
How lewd.
Oh,
Someone please draw fan art.
please
of
don't
Infinity.
lose the sword.
Wait, does the sword
Just
have a
kidding,
brooch
lube
like
the
floating
sword,
next to it, or is
please.
it like infused now?
We'll get to that.
The brooch keeps floating away and just popping right back next to the sword. Everyone's like,
Fucking weird.
Can't do anything with Roll20 right now. My computer is slow as shit.
What if the brooch just kind of attached itself to the hilt or something?
It just
Smack.
It's the new
Yeah.
pommel.
It branded
Yeah, it's
itself
the new
onto it.
pommel, you're right.
Alright, I guess I'll do the previously on. In age 3778, a small band of the children was sent on a mission to eliminate a small military outpost in the country of Rexicania. This group was made up of Epsilon the Relentless, Zeta the Wise, and Kappa the Furious. After incinerating the village, they were confronted by a mysterious halfling. The children found themselves evenly matched against the powerful wizard and were separated both in body as well as spirit. On February 21st, in the age 3785, war broke between Mintria and her neighboring country of Pleurisy to the southwest. Unbeknownst to our heroes, Pleurisy had allied itself with Holja to its west, the home country of Antioch Omega Pearson. The first waves of invaders were expected to come from the land. However, it was a matter of pure coincidence that Fena, the Fire Ganassi alchemist, Gabriel Ballot, the Azamar druid, Iwi Longfeather, the Kenku paladin, and Xerxes, the Tiefling ranger, and keep forgetting like 2 people. Infinity, the goblin fighter, and Captain Raymond Colt, the human evoker, found themselves overwhelmed by an army at sea. Using the exercise as a text of strength, the commander of the Holden forces, Arwa Julian, killed Admiral Svenair and Mu the Dishonorable. Iwi, Fena, Colt, and Thunnerva, Gwendolyn, Tatla were captured, and the rest were sentenced to death. After the Titans hunters received their pay from Antioch, they stripped Team Pentagram of their money and items and prepared to kill Gabriel, Xerxes, and Infinity. However, as Verglas was forcibly removed from Infinity, the goblin child was slain. Slick Black beheaded Gabriel, only for the pure-blooded Azamar to return, using his quick thinking to save Xerxes. Colt Shadow stepped off the boat that joined them, and now we return to a broken, divided Team Pentagram.
Cry. Every time.
Divided.
We
There's
are
there's 3
divided.
separate groups. There's everyone else, me by myself, and Infinity by herself.
Fena was with you.
Somewhere beyond the sea.
Kristen?
Yeah, so what happens to
Waiting
Fena now
for
that
me.
Chris-
She's in a coma. She's in an anime coma
Oh, okay.
because we couldn't get the voice actors back.
Remember how you had a cardboard cutout whenever we're not looking?
That's so
That's such a Xerxes thing, though. Like, I just feel like him being.
it's so
cardboard cutout-
unsatisfying though, you know?
I know.
He has his hands behind his back.
No, just make it so they like
flaunting
whack
his
her on the
ruler.
back of the head real hard and she's like unconscious forever.
All right, I'm ready for you. Come here,
So-
Scott.
Whack.
Alright.
Eternally.
Roll for a whack.
unconscious.
Roll 1d100 for a whack, and if you
A whack.
if you
For
get
a whack.
anywhere between 83 and 85, it works.
That's a small window there, bud.
It is.
It's what the fuck?
I didn't get it. My whack didn't work.
Jesus Christ.
You know
You
what?
have to do it right, okay?
Let's.
Oh, hey, they're adding Xanathar's Guide to Everything and to Roll 20 soon. So
Is that good or what?
Any of those whacks work?
that's good.
That's good.
Yeah, because that means you get more multi-class features or subclass options and certain other things.
Woot woot. Woot woot.
Hold on. Roll 20 is really slow for me right now. How's it for you guys?
I'm okie dokie.
As fast as it always is.
It's been fine, but I haven't really been doing much, so.
I've rolled a
Exactly.
d100 100 times.
Do you want an average or do you want to roll for it? 'Cause you
Roll.
get- okay. Alright, the average is 7. You got 5.
Is that good or?
I
I
don't know,
mean,
Scott. Is below average good? I guess you should ask your girlfriend about that.
Fuck off.
Ooh.
Piece of shit.
Wow. That was a deep one.
That got personal.
That was. I have to give props though.
Alright, so now you have your barbarian attributes.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna reload the page.
Okay. So Iwi,
Yo.
you're in a cell.
I am.
The only bed is being taken by Fana right now. Gwendolyn's kind of huddled in a corner, like not sure what to do. The bars are kind of cackling with like white energy. You notice there are runes on them. If you want to roll Arcana on them, you can.
Does Bird know about magic?
The bird.
Magic bars. 13.
Magic bird.
So just so you know, this will be like immediately after everybody else was gone.
Yeah.
Did you get
I got 13.
13.
13? You're not really familiar with these particular runes. It's a language you can't understand.
But I know it's
you get,
magic.
You get the sense that it's actually anti-magic.
It's anti-magic.
Like you notice more runes on the ceiling and the floor. Basically, while you're in this room, you won't be able to cast spells, whether they're just somatic or verbal or not.
Haha. Sucks to suck.
What if I try real hard?
You can try to roll another Arcana check to see if you can. What are you trying to cast?
He can deal with the power of believing.
I wanna give myself Bane and just fucking bash my head against the wall as fast as possible.
Okay.
No, I'm joking.
Okay.
He's like a fucking.
He's not.
Alright.
He hasn't gone crazy yet.
Wrap your tongue in the back of
So-
your head like a woodpecker.
Over the course of the next couple days, you're going to be visited by several different people. Obviously, you're going to be brought food. The person that primarily does that
I'm gonna say thank you every time.
is the Triton
Good
boy.
manners, I guess.
Leonardo Caesar is the Triton boy that you fought.
I have
and
suppose.
So he's the guy that's bringing me this up.
he brings you gruel.
I'm gonna say thanks, Leo, every time.
Okay. He kind of just like gives you a look, like you are just a prisoner to him. He doesn't really think much of it, but
Thanks, Leo. Wait, hold on.
roll a charisma check.
Charisma check, yeah, it's normal.
Yeah, just a regular charisma check.
Thanks, Leo. Oh.
I wish there was a stat.
Seven.
For,
Oh my gosh.
I wish there was like a
So
charming stat. Like
I go to
just,
wink,
like a
but I just
skill.
blink.
Right? That'd be
Like just how charming am I? 7.
I go in for the wink, but I just
Cannot
close
be
both
used
my
in
eyes.
combat.
He ignores you.
Oh.
So the day after you're captured, you're actually visited by the changeling Arwa. He comes down and he's in his Goliath form and just kind of. You notice there's more to his outfit other than just the hat. He's actually got a whole like cowboy kind of get up. Like you know that out of character,
Howdy.
but like you don't even know what this outfit's supposed to be. It's got like assless chaps. He's got a
Yeah.
Okay,
Is he not wearing any pants under?
No, he's got like the you know like it's just on the side.
Denim.
Okay. Denim. He's got joints.
When he's below deck, it's assless, but when he's above, you can see that.
Okay, moving on. He's got a big belt buckle and like straps across the chest that are like full of bullets.
I
And
heard
you're just
of.
like, what the hell?
I heard of. There's a snake in my boot, but there's a snake in my pants. That's just
Yeah.
ridiculous.
He is like a big Goliath, but he doesn't have the tattoos that Goliaths really usually wear. So you could probably mistake him for like a big half orc or a small half ogre if you weren't paying attention enough.
Yeah.
But like he comes in and he just like
Did he pull up a chair and push it
Yeah,
back?
he-
He's gonna sit down on it, like.
let's rap now, son.
I like your hat.
Thanks, son.
He's wondering to himself, why would he compliment my hat after I killed some of his friends?
Y'all doing all right now?
Yeah, the food's great.
Glad to hear it.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna roll deception so he believes it.
I love it.
He gives you a look, like, why do I care?
Why care?
Y'all are gonna be our prisoners for a few more days till we get to Mintria. See if we can work something out.
Awesome.
Your burial, so to speak.
I'm not worth that much, so if they don't give you that much, can you just cut off my head and just call it back? Call it good?
You, son, you're actually not of concern to us. You're Antioch's problem. He paid to get you here, so he kind of just shrugs. He'll do what he wants. You watch as his form shifts to that of Xerxes.
Wow, where'd that handsome fella come from?
I thought since your friend's dead, I might as well take his form. It's kind of a charming looking folk. Kind of like examines his hand. Scaly.
Check your pants.
Check your pants, that's the best part.
You watch as Gwendolyn actually stands up and she like bangs against the bars. You're the one that killed them. How did you? What was that weapon? He kind of leans back in his chair. holds up his hand. He summons the silver gun. This ain't she beaut. This here's Nocturne.
It's a Rudy Tooty Point Shooty.
Rudy Tooty Point Shooty, as they call him over in the east. She was made by your people, the silver scales of Orion's. They found a way to concentrate explosives, sending them hurtling far away with extreme precision. But they don't use them for weapons, no. They use them for light shows.
Sound like a bunch of pussies.
These bullets yaw into whatever target I choose.
Hey, you guys. Alright, get it out of your system.
I'm
Okay,
sorry,
I'm done.
I couldn't hold it. I'm so sorry. Go on.
My goddess, Selene, told me about these long-range explosives, and so I traveled to Orion's to make a weapon from them into the firearm. And that power is what I use to eliminate your friends, young lady. Any other questions? Kind of like spins the barrel.
Can you shoot me?
Not yet.
Good to know.
Calls you young lady.
Alright, I'm gonna sit crisscross applesauce right in the ground where I was standing.
Alright, Arlo leaves.
Bye.
Almost like maybe 5 minutes later,
5 minutes. 2 guests in one day.
you watch as a sort of robotic creature enters the room.
It's Ace.
Bet.
You recognize it a little bit. It appears to be based off of the mech that Fena had. It is now not a polar bear anymore, but a sort of Anubis-looking creature, a humanoid with like a jackal's head, yeah. And he just this construct comes in, sits down in the chair, and just looks between the three of you, and just takes a moment, lifts up a hand, and just.
I'm just gonna mimic it. It's making, like, its hands are making that noise too, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna mimic those noises.
Like every time it moves, there's a soft whirring sound.
I'm gonna copy. Hold on, I gotta roll performance for this.
No,
shit.
you do have mimicry. You can copy it perfectly.
I want to copy the sounds. I want to copy the hand movements at the same time that he's doing it.
It looks up at you and kind of gives you a nod of the head.
I do that too.
Birdman.
I repeat Birdman back to it.
Why do you copy me?
You're cool.
It kind of looks down at its hand again. Cool.
The adjective.
Cool. This is not in my database. What is cool? How am I low of temperature?
Well, you're made of metal.
It looks at itself again. That is correct.
You're amazing.
What is your designation?
Iwi.
There's like a soft whirring of like a gear spinning in its head.
This is an Eevee.
This is an Iwi. Species identified. Iwi.
She's another
Database-
bird.
database
oh, no, there's
updated.
another Eevee.
It's kind of just stares at you for a moment, like not sure what to do. Oh, I should probably.
We're just both gonna stare at each other. This can go on for all eternity, Nick. Iwi doesn't have the biggest brain.
Okay, I'll just stare at you.
Alright. Should we have a staring contest?
It kind of cocks its head again. Staring contest.
Yeah. If I blink, I
That's
lose.
dramatic.
If you blink,
Really staring.
you lose.
It does not blink.
What do I have to roll to make sure Iwi doesn't blink?
Constitution save. Just out of curiosity, I guess.
22.
Your eyes start to water, but then you're like, no.
I put my hand over my eyes. I blink and I put it down. I was like, what?
They have no concept of cheating.
They as far as I'm aware.
This could go on
Alright, I'm
forever.
just gonna give advantage because it's a robot.
Ah!
I don't know, you still lose. Like, it doesn't understand the concept fully, and it like... I guess I have blinked first.
At least you tried. No one's ever beat me in a staring contest. I roll again.
It doesn't know how to react to you.
It has a menacing presence.
14.
Honestly, this robot is scaring me.
I mean, if you're gonna keep going...
Aha.
Oh, I did not realize we were starting again.
I'm sorry.
1, 2, 3, go. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, go.
Oh my god.
This is the last one, I swear. Oh,
Oh,
okay, it wins
oh.
this time. You're the first
Yeah,
to. You're the first to beat me.
your eyes are watering. You're like, I can't do this for this long. Why did I try to go 3 times and you blink? You're like, aha.
You win this time. What's your designation, friend?
XL3 or sorry, X3L.
That's a
X3L. How do I pronounce that quicker?
extra large.
X3.
Can I call you X for short when it's
Like
just
it-
us?
Negative.
What about X3?
Like it's just still for the longest time, and just when you think it's like deactivated or something, it looks up at you. Axel.
Perfect. That's amazing.
Cute.
I'm so proud of you. Axel, you're great. Fantastic. Amazing. Stupendous. Those all mean the same thing, by the way, in case you don't have those words yet.
These are already part of my database.
Perfect.
It is interesting to have met you, Iwi.
You too, Axel.
It like without even like giving you a response to that, it just leaves.
Yep. That's what I expect from a fucking robot.
Fucking
Iwi
robot
sits
shit.
back down. I want to stay as far away from the other two as I can right now.
Okay. The next morning, you're actually woken up by Delgado, the red-scaled dragonborn.
Is he upset that I cut off his arm and some of his and made him have a forked tail?
No, you kind of get that you kind of
I can't get that vibe.
you get that vibe as he like wakes you up. You're like sleeping against the cell, like the bars,
Yeah.
and he like slams his fist into it.
What do I have to roll to ignore it?
Deception.
15.
15.
What is insight? What skill does that use?
Wisdom. Yeah, wisdom.
Okay, it's opening. Okay, he has no bonus.
Please. Yes.
Okay, he's gonna try and punch you then.
Oh shit.
I'm aware he's there though, right? Like, am I aware of what's going on? Even though I just. see
Sorry, he
him?
doesn't have punch. He's just gonna.
He's
No,
gonna slap
I'll still try and punch. Does a 16 hit you?
me. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. He just reaches through the bars and just smashes into your
Quick little
face.
jab.
I pretend nothing happened.
He does.
It's only a 10. I don't think I'm gonna make it that time.
He does 3 bludgeoning damage to you.
Oof.
Wake up.
I jump up on my feet as fast as I can.
Kind of like tosses the food into the cell, and it just goes all over the floor.
What kind of food is it this time?
Still more gruel.
Okay.
It's like mashed potatoes and beans.
I'm gonna start pecking at it.
He watches you do this for a moment, and he's like, "Birdman."
I look at him with bean in my bean between my beak. One bean.
He kind of like motions for you to come over.
I tuck the bean into my mouth, but I don't swallow it. I walk closer.
Nope. Alright, so you come closer?
Yeah.
He's kind of like gonna whisper to you. You were there in the caves 2 years ago, were you not?
We roll some history for that. If we don't know.
Do you not remember Delgado?
No.
Yeah. Iwi remembers Delgado.
Okay.
So you guys remember when you met with Amon for the first time?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Delgado was there.
Oh, he was. Didn't he die? Didn't both those guards die? Didn't we see that guy eat both the guards that were there?
You can ask that.
Didn't you get eaten by that guy?
What guy?
The guy who came through and like killed like 4 people and then ate them?
I remember after your lot went in to the Sea Tailor, another man followed after, and then everything went black. I woke up in a pool of blood with no one else around.
He ate you. I saw it.
I don't think so.
Well, he didn't digest you, obviously, but you were in his mouth the last time I saw you before this fight we had. Did we get a roll like persuasion or something on that?
That would be a deception check.
Deception? 17.
5.
Well, I guess I made it out of there then. What? He kind of like slams against his hand against the wall. It's like not angry, but just kind of.
Where's he standing in reference to me? What?
Basically, like the bars are like right here.
Yeah.
You're up against the wall, and he's up against the wall as well. Like you're in the corner towards the front.
So am I standing like this, looking at him right there? Like.
Yeah.
So he swung his right arm all the way around, just hit the wall.
No. Like he's against the wall on
Oh.
his side. Like he
okay.
he slams his hand against the wall, and he like looks lost in thought for a moment. If you survived, then perhaps you could tell me what happened to my friend.
He was also in his mouth when I last saw him.
Then he didn't make it.
He might not have made it, or he might be somewhere else, just like you woke up somewhere else.
I woke up in the caves.
So I don't know what to tell you. That guy's creeped me the fuck out.
Kind of sits back. Very well. He kind of narrows his eyes at you, not sure if he really believes you, and walks away.
Wait, before you go.
Aye.
I spit the bean at him.
It hits him on the cheek, and he just narrows his eyes and walks away.
I think Iwi's made a permanent rival with that guy. Fucking cut off his left arm. Cut his
You
tail.
spit a bean at the man.
Bean?
I spit a
How
bean
dare
at him.
you? Honestly, that would be the last straw for me. Cut off my fucking arm, but as soon as you spit a bean at me,
Oh man, now it's personal.
Last fucking
that's the
bean.
last. Fucking
That's the last
straw.
bean that's ever gonna be in your fucking mouth. He's gonna cut off my beak and fucking mount on his wall.
All right.
Yeah.
Then the next day, you watch as Antioch approaches you, kind of early in the morning, maybe 10 a.m. You've been up for a little bit.
I'm gonna be doing push-ups, just working out.
Okay.
Listen, that's all he can do. He can get himself up, but he can't do anything else.
All right. Antioch comes up to you, and he doesn't sit in the chair. He just is right in front of the bars, and he kind of rests his he leans forward and rests his hand. No, that's dumb. Actually, he doesn't do that. Okay.
Hello, little bird.
Yeah. Hey.
Hey.
I don't know
reaches
what I
for
was
the
going
bar.
for there.
Hey.
Hey. Hey.
Hey.
He kind of looks at you and just kind of.
Oh, hello.
I
How are you?
should be asking you that.
I'm fit.
He kind of looks you over, nods. Okay then.
You've been feeding me better than I've ever eaten.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. I guess. I apologize though. This treatment is not what I wanted. Although, I guess you know how I felt in that cell back on Helena.
Yeah. Except you were on a boat.
Huey, do you know where Demonica and Gao Long are?
Long story short, Gao disappeared when we were fighting a time wizard a long time ago, and we haven't seen him in like a few years. And I'm pretty sure Demonico's either a pirate or a farmer, last I heard.
He's gonna incite you.
That's not a lie, though.
You roll persuasion.
Now 20.
Okay, I won't roll it. I see. Well, you've been very helpful. I appreciate that.
No problem. Can I have a second serving of gruel today, please?
I'll look into it.
Thank you.
I was wondering, since our roles are reversed, how you feel about my goal.
What was your goal again?
He kind of
I'm just gonna give him,
gives you a look.
I'm gonna give him the biggest fucking stupid bird eye look I can.
I'll be right back with your extra gruel.
That is-
So he goes and gets you more food, and he comes back and lets you eat.
I'm just gonna start spouting out stuff from our adventures. I'm gonna casually mention that I ate Titan's heart.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell him that
Okay.
right then. There.
You met a Titan, and you ate its heart.
Well, first I killed it, and then I ate its
How
heart.
did you do that?
I convinced it to kill itself.
Have to update my database then.
It's good to have a Kenku that can mimic voices.
It
So
is.
remember that.
So how do you feel about reaching equality? I suppose my methods were a little over the top back on Elena, but... And he looks around. Things haven't changed much, have they?
Well, there's no Humies around, so I guess you're right.
Looks at Feyna.
She's unconscious. She's been in a coma for days. Me and Gwendolyn have been like spoon feeding her gruel every morning.
Yeah. Well,
There aren't any alive humans. Looks back at me.
it's a shame that Xerxes and the others got away, but especially since the Titan Hunters left. I pay them and then they just... There's no loyalty. Anyway, I'm sure they'll return once I write up a new bounty for Xerxes. The ones for Demonico and Gao still stand, of course.
How much is it on their head?
I'll have to update them, but probably 30,000 each.
Demonico's farming on an island off the island of Amazonia.
We will. Wait, what'd you get?
22.
I'm actually gonna roll against him because that might affect something.
I'm gonna send Antioch on a fucking goose chase. Are there even any islands off the Amazonia?
Yeah, there's two other southern islands.
Demonico's there somewhere farming.
Not.
Okay, he's gonna roll insight.
Good God.
That's interesting. We'll have to reverse course to head that direction.
After you drop us off, right? No.
We will see.
Okay.
I am not in charge of this vessel. That would be Arwa. But I apologize for your friend's death.
Which one?
I wish it infinity.
Oh, she's not dead. None of them died.
I don't understand.
They can't die.
What do you want?
He kind of like lowers his head from up, puts a head on your shoulder. There. It'll be okay.
He's comforting me. That's nice.
I wish it could have been avoided. What are you doing?
I don't know. I can't think of anything.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say thanks.
Alright. Now we're gonna move on.
The UE Chronicles.
About the same time, a few days after jumping off the ship, Gabriel, since you were an octopus, Colt and Xerxes are going to be unconscious, but you're swimming along.
Yeah, we're swimming along.
And eventually, you pass out from exhaustion.
I have a question.
Yes.
While he's an octopus, can he drink salt water?
Yes.
Neat.
Okay.
Just a quick question.
I don't know.
I wanted to know.
Okay. You don't know how long you're asleep, but you feel the heat of the sun beating down on you. You wake up and you're on a beach in the sand. It's dusk. You look up and the sun is about to set. There's rays of purple and red light streaming out. You swear right before you woke up you felt someone carrying you. And as you're sitting there, two objects fall into the sand in front of you.
What do they appear to be?
They are your masks.
The broken halves?
They weren't broken. Your scythes were what was broken, but the masks, the mask of comedy and mask of tragedy, are dropped in front of you.
I look around to see if there's anybody around me.
You see, standing a few feet away, a familiar young tiefling woman with her head turned away. Alright, put those on.
I get up, I rage, and I attack.
You don't have any weapons.
You don't have any weapons.
You also don't have an arcane focus.
Don't I get like Tavern Brawler?
That's a feat.
Can I find something around me?
You find sand. Sand and clamshells.
Fine. No, wait, hang on. No.
Clamshell, great sword.
I put it on.
Alright. You got the masks on?
Why the bloody hell do you care?
She turns around. You see Slick Black. Don't say I never did nothing for you, Ballot.
Get out of here before I kill you with my bare hands. And by the way, I will turn into a bear just to do that.
Can you just change your hands into bare hands and not
No.
use your body?
No.
Oh.
She kind of shakes her head, and she's like sitting on a rock. Like she's maybe 15 or 10, 15 feet away from you. I do you a favor, and you're too dense to even appreciate it.
You killed me!
Oh, shut up, Gabriel.
Shut the fuck up,
Shut the fuck up. I gave you an out. I'll let you escape. And I felt the hesitation. There was a moment where you were going to let your tiefling friend, and you see on the beach near you, there's actually Xerxes there, along with Cole. You were going to let your tiefling friend there die because you want to attack me that badly. You're such a jackass, Ballot. You're a massive, throbbing cunt. You...
Gabriel starts crying.
No, it's like stereo wide eye, like,
You still don't get it, do you?
what do you want with me?
She kind of like holds out her hand, like in disbelief. You don't remember me at all. Well, since I gotta spit it out for you, you better listen well, because I don't like repeating myself.
She has a mask on, right?
Yeah, she has the mask
I was
of
like-
comedy on.
It's kind of hard to tell who you are with the mask on!
Everyone from our village had masks on.
Exactly!
She jams a finger to her chest. I came from Sordenitz before it was overtaken by war. My people, the Tieflings displaced by that bloody war, traveled south to Mintria to find refuge, and that we did find. We came to the Earl Mountains, where you live, and to the hidden village of worshippers to Namond. Now, fleeing from war and traveling across the continent leaves an impact on you, believe me. So the goddess of death, she kind of like takes a moment, looks off to the sunset, and I wonder. Goddess of death.
A single tear streaming from her.
Yeah, I mean, still, goddess of death was a god I found virtue with. When I came to those mountains, I devoted myself to those teachings. I memorized all the titans and vowed to live my life in servitude to Nomad. What better way to do that than to become a villain? If Nomad seeks death, then as a follower, I shall spread death.
There's a difference between choosing those who are...
Shut up!
She ain't having it.
But when it came time to appoint the head Azamar, Nomad chose you. You know why? Not because you were better than me. Not because you were stronger than me, smarter than me. It was because you were a twin. That's it. Despite my lifelong devotion, you were born with a better chance of being a favorite.
So that's it? You're angry at me out of jealousy.
She nods duh, yeah, so you can see why I wanted to kill you, Gabriel. I knew you'd come back, jackass!
Why does everyone know about that but me?
Because you're stupid!
Chris is not here, is she?
No.
Oh, thank God. I thought she might have been asleep. I was about to wake her up.
We're gonna have
she's at work.
flashbacks to Dark Souls.
Oh God, don't ever bring that up again. That was scary. Anyway, go on.
She kind of just shakes her head. Well, even now. You get it? Ugh.
What are you doing here now?
Saving you, it looks like. And she kind of throws you a bag.
It's full of pickles.
Alright, see what's inside.
Alright, so you can add these to your inventory.
Cool.
48
You
pickles.
get Fena's Cursed Steel Mirror, the Trickster's Paper.
And
Okay.
come on. Okay.
You got the Trickster's Paper?
Yeah.
The Spider Necklace.
I immediately put that on.
Okay. I'll have to look up what it is. You get Fena's Journal.
How do you spell Fena?
Feana.
Fane with a PH.
Okay, so the Spider Necklace gives you a +1 to medicine checks, and you have advantage on death saving throws.
Cool. Alright.
Okay. She also gives you the Deck of Chaos. So that's in your inventory now.
Ooh.
I get a claim on that, right? Like if I go up to him, I can
Gabriel
say, I claim
doesn't
this.
have to tell you he got it back.
Okay.
Well, as soon as I see him draw a card, I'm gonna fucking kill him. So it doesn't matter.
Okay, go on.
That's it.
Oh, okay.
She kind of holds up a bag of money. I managed to get quite a bit for your friend's death, so maybe when they get Antioch gives you another wanted poster for your friends, I'll come back to see you again. But got something else you want to say?
They just turn around and walk towards Xerxes.
She kind of shrugs.
You have to excuse me. I've had a lot on my mind right now, and not a lot of it good.
Aye.
Turn around.
I don't like you, but I'm not gonna keep killing you. There would be no fun in that. I'm not jealous of you either. Don't get that wrong. I still have a chance of outliving you.
Thinking back to all the shit we gone through. Yeah, she's right. Can you do me at least one favor then?
What's that?
Do you know what my sister is?
Who?
My sister.
Oh,
the other twin.
Laura.
Yes, Laura.
No, I left long before you did. So, it's a mystery. Hey, you don't have to tell your friends about this. You can take all the credit.
Oh, trust me, I'm gonna repress this.
Well, don't need to. You also don't need to apologize for me none. After all, if you want to be a supervillain, you gotta start somewhere. I need money. Your friends will have no consequence to me.
As I was going to say, there's a difference between choosing those who are ready to die and just absolute mass murder.
She kind of like shrugs, like, well, put yourself in my shoes. How many people have you come across and murdered simply because they were in the way of your goal? People with families, people with goals of their own.
Think back. Technically,
your
I haven't
friends,
yet to kill anyone yet.
Your friends stood between me and my goal, so why should I not try and cut them down? I don't know them. Fuck them. And she kind of turns away from you, lifts up her mask, and like wipes away at her face. Well, anyway, I better be going. I already got paid for working with those Titan hunters, and I know I can't take your friends once they wake up, and I don't like repeating myself. See you later, Gabe.
Don't call me that.
Oh, also, just so you know, just so you don't chase after me, take this too. And she tosses you another bag.
What's inside?
You find the 50,000 gold's worth of jewels that Xerxes had. Keep that one to yourself. See ya.
See you. Catch you on the
Xerxes, I found some of your gold gems.
Alright, Colt is unresponsive.
No pulse.
Xerxes.
I kick Xerxes. Hey, wake up! I make sure to hide the bag of gold.
Okay.
Half of it.
So,
Half of it.
Half of it.
As he wakes up, I drop the other half. I found this.
You should at least give me what I had the entire adventure. Like, the gems, okay, like, there. But I did have money. Like...
I gave you 25,000.
Good.
Alright, you each have 25,000 worth of gems.
I think more valuable than any of that. Living friends.
Apparently, I don't know how, but apparently this washed up the shore with us, so you're only found half of it, so you're welcome.
Alright. You wanna look around anymore?
Yeah, I'm gonna look
Alright.
around.
Roll an investigation check for me. Xerxes, you are awake.
Me too.
Yeah, you can roll a 2 if you want. You kind of like cough up some salt water.
I'm ship still.
You are shipping. Alright, Xerxes, you wake up and you look across the sand and you see a kind of glint. You see Verglas.
Who's Verglas?
It's the
You?
sword.
Okay.
Oh.
Infinity sword.
The sword very sleepy right now.
So, so what
Sword
is the ability?
sleepy.
Sword sleepy.
Can I use my investigation to look for the body?
You don't see the sword.
Oh.
It's just Xerxes.
Yeah. Do you see
What you
anything?
gonna do, buddy?
I'm gonna walk over to it, of course.
Okay, now can
Take it
I?
or something.
Now can I use that 15 to look for the body?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did I
you,
find-
you don't see anything. Xerxes, what do you do with the sword?
I'm gonna pick it up.
Roll me a con save.
Okay, guess I was gonna fuck
That
this.
one.
Now one. That
Wait,
one.
does this mean I can just possess it too?
You take 13 cold damage as you pick it up and it feels like burning hot, but like cold. And you're like, I've never felt anything so fucking hot. I'm a tiefling. I can't.
Is this how dry ice
Weird.
feels?
You immediately drop it. Infinity, you wake up.
Good morning, America. What a beautiful
I'm gonna
day.
try. I'm gonna wrap a cloth around it and try to pick it up.
Okay. Infinity, you feel yourself being raised up.
Fucking touch me.
Big
Can you
brother.
say that?
No, I'll think it, but I won't say it.
Gabriel,
Big brother.
Gabriel. In your head, you hear, "Don't fucking touch me."
What the? Do I know that sounded male or female?
It sounded familiar.
I'm-
Well, no, it didn't sound like anything. It was in your head.
It was your voice in your head.
yeah.
No, it's your thought process.
Yeah, it's like.
I pick it up, give it the cloth, like. So this is the spirit of the sword.
Or just the person.
I will hear a voice.
Out of character.
Out of character.
Yeah. If you talk, you choose to talk, they will hear you if they're holding you.
Hello.
As you're like, sword was waking up. You kind of. It's weird. You get like an aura of perception. It's small, but you can see like 360 degrees around you from like 10 feet away.
Ugh, blech, like third person. Ew.
Yeah, you see like a third
Ew,
person.
that actually.
Third person of a sword.
Giving you motion sickness when you get cough up iron.
Yeah, it's weird,
Yeah.
but you are now aware. You see Xerxes, you see Gabriel.
So this is the
Oh,
spirit
hi
of the
guys.
sword. Hello
Hello.
there, sword
Hello?
spirit. What is your name?
Oh, you don't remember me?
Remember, this is the first time I touched you.
No. Well, yes. I mean, it is the first time, yes.
Whoa.
And hopefully the
Um,
last.
And
Okay.
hopefully the last.
So I should clarify. Since you're holding it with a cloth, it feels like muffled, like
Ah.
you're talking through a two-way radio.
Yeah. Like, well, so I don't know you that
This is
much,
Infinity,
but
you idiot.
what?
This is Infinity, you idiot.
Affinity?
Yes. Hello?
What is your body? How are you in the?
Well, I mean, I fucking died.
Xerxes, roll me a perception check.
You just seem having a conversation with a sword.
Yeah, you don't hear Infinity's side of it. You're like bored. You're like looking off, and you look across the beach, and you see kind of like you cock your head a little bit. You see a dark-skinned woman walking up to the beach, holding a smaller, like green figure in her arms. Sets it down, and then looks over towards you, and then raises a finger to her mouth, and then walks back into the ocean.
What
and
the
just disappears.
What the fuck? Put in that Garfield.
Gabriel does not see this. It's just Xerxes.
Insert the Garfield. No.
I ain't no snitch.
Yeah. Insert that Tom meme. You know, like everyone else at the blank. Just that as he sees her going back
Yeah.
into the water.
All right. Gabriel's Infinity, are you going to keep having this conversation
Do
with
you-
Xerxes? Are you going to point this out or
What-
do anything?
I'm gonna point it out.
Okay.
Huh?
You're like,
Oh.
hey, what's that over there?
Oh, hey, that's your body. Oh,
What's happening? Can I see this? Am I allowed?
you're
No,
looking at everything.
you can't see with beyond to like 10
What's
feet of you.
happening?
I think that's your body. It's small and green.
Oh.
A green
Let's go.
bean.
I don't want to see it.
Let's go see.
Gross.
All right, you guys walk over to the body.
Yep. Is it hers?
A third person view of my body.
Yep, it's Infinity.
Disgusting.
Parts of her ears have been chewed away. Her skin, like her fingers, are like all gone. Like they're just bones from like
Oh,
the
God.
first knuckle down.
Yeah, that's me.
You're probably wondering. How I got
I look at you and I'm like, is that how your hands normally are? We don't really talk that much.
I didn't know, you fucking idiot.
There's no need to be hard or stab. So how do I do it? Just touch you? Should I stab you?
There's a big gash, by the way.
Alright.
Like in the middle of Infinity's chest.
Hang on a second.
Wait, has he told literally anybody that he's hearing this voice right now, or is?
I mean,
this-
Xerxes, you probably
Yes.
figured.
I don't
You know what Verglas was,
I did.
right?
Did you?
I'm pretty sure.
I didn't think so.
So you're just there confused.
No, yeah, no.
Hey,
I
you-
think everyone else is
Oh,
confused.
wait, hang on.
What's that?
Everyone around Gabriel's
Evocations.
like,
What? Do I have to do anything special for those, or
What do you mean?
because I want to cast Cure Wounds on her?
Just whatever symbol is next to it. Cure wounds.
Well, when you try to cure wounds,
Yeah.
someone that's already
So you have to be able to make hand symbols and hand signals and be able to speak.
Make the
But-
hand signal that.
The-
You
the
cannot do
Naruto
anything with
hand
material
signals.
components unless you have the physical components.
Does it require?
It does not.
Okay,
Cure
so
wounds does not.
yeah, so I put the sword on the ground. I cast Cure Wounds.
Nothing happens.
Cast it on the sword.
Did I do it wrong? I don't know what to do now.
Well, I'm dead.
Sword, you are stabbed into the ground and you feel insulted.
I can't even say anything. I'm just like screaming, like I'm already
You
dead.
see the sand moving a little bit
I'm
around
here.
on the ground.
I guess the best possible. You see the sand vibrating a little out of anger.
Hello.
Alright,
All right,
Wait,
well,
can
I guess.
only see when someone's holding me.
that's right.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
Okay, so I can't see fucking shit.
Alright, no. I'll like as long as you are awake, you can see around you.
Okay,
Yeah, because technically you weren't even being held.
technically no. Yeah, I guess you're right. Okay.
Let's go into town, I guess, and stab you into someone. Hopefully, that'll give you a new body.
As soon as Gabriel picks me up, I'm just gonna go, no, stop.
All right. What do you want to do?
Do you pick her up with the cloth?
Yeah, I'm not touching that cold. Fuck that. Somebody fucked up.
Wee woo.
Told Dan to be safe.
Oh no.
Damn.
Oh no.
Alright, so you pick her up again with the cloth.
Yeah.
What's going on, you boyos?
Tie it up and make him into a little
What
diaper.
do you want to do? I guess. I mean, you know,
I
that chance
mean,
giving you a new body.
Can
But
one of you guys just carry me around for now, please?
let's go into town and get a sheath for her at
You
least.
guys are gonna just leave Colt on the beach?
Oh, right. Go do something with him.
Drag
No, I turned around. I was like, wait. Should we even bring him along? I mean, you know, he was kind of a babysitter.
I mean, I think a good babysitter would probably find us, right?
Well, I don't know, really. Yeah, it's his job to find us, so.
Yeah, right.
Alright, with that I'm gonna switch back to Yui.
Yes!
Alright,
That's actually pretty
Yui.
good.
I return.
So the night after Antioch visited you, you're just like, well, would you be sleeping?
Sure. No, I would not.
Okay. So you're standing up. Gwendolyn's actually like looking at the bars, like trying to examine them, just like, I wish I could have something sharp. I could file these down or something.
I take off my beak and hand it to her.
Oh my god, gross.
I'm good.
Okay.
I didn't realize you could do
You
that.
see them big fucking lips under it.
Ew.
That's a secret Kenku fact. Don't ever tell anyone or I'll kill you. Put the beak back on.
Kangaroo factor.
Okay, we're gonna take a quick break.
Why? What's going on?
I'm gonna pee.
Okay.
I'm gonna be.
Gonna be.
I'm gonna pause the recording. Actually.
You know,
He
you
has
could have
to
been back
pee.
if you just peed.
Pretty
But...
dumb.
Wow!
Why not just give it to Nolan then?
Fritos are fine. Y'all are just mean.
No, they're memes.
True.
It's okay, Nick.
I
Sometimes
hate
we're
my
allowed
life.
to be wrong.
I really just hate my life sometimes.
Yeah?
What happened?
Don't worry about it.
I hate elections.
We're all good.
I'm just kidding.
So
Okay,
Nathan. So Nathan.
Are you recording again?
I am. Nathan, are you glad you're not here right now? You get all your shit stolen?
I mean, I gave some of it back, but
Give me.
I think the laser tag time is going to be at 7 minutes when we clock in tomorrow.
Forever. It's gonna be 7 minutes
God.
forever.
Neither of us work today, so we don't know.
we're just gonna come in. It's like, it was at 7 minutes all day yesterday. I'm like, sorry.
Sorry.
But we don't care.
I quit. I have a picture of pregnant books on my screen. I haven't read the caption above or below it, so I don't know what it's about, but they're pregnant books.
Pregnant books?
Yeah, pregnant books, like, for real. What? Overdue books? Oh my.
Oh, God.
Get me out of here.
Oh, I can't wait for Easter
Why?
because I get. So how my schedule is gonna be working next week is I get 3 days off, I work 2 days, and then I got another 3 days off
Oh,
because they count Easter as a holiday.
I wish they counted that out as a holiday and pizza machine.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm not spending the night since I came here, but
Huh?
I was still gonna spend the night Sunday because I thought I would only be able to come here for D&D.
Sunday, D&D?
No, spend the night so we can record stuff.
I'm confused, but whatever.
The plan was, since I wasn't gonna be able to come here during the day, I was gonna spend Sunday night and we just pulled all night of recording stuff. But the whole BS with Google going down.
Oh, yeah. Oh my god. I really hope that gets fixed.
How about the people suffering from measles or the whole Gmail?
I don't... Where did you find that, Tyler?
I just googled Google and clicked news, and that was the first thing.
What?
The Google measles outbreak.
I don't know if that's necessarily, like, the problem with it. It might...
Measles got into the server.
Yeah.
A true system bug.
Yeah.
They rather use natural implants instead of anti-malware software because it gives the computers autism. Anti-vaxxers.
To all our loyal viewers, ZG Pilot does not hate autistic people.
No, I don't.
You what?
He just thinks it's okay to make jokes about autism.
I think a joke about anti-vax people because they're really stupid.
No, I hate anti-vax people.
Agreed.
Mm-hmm.
Also, flat earthers. How dare you?
Also, why would you assume that I have more than one person watching this? It's just Nathan.
It's just.
Listen.
No, flat earthers are funny. Except for that one idiot who tried to go into space to prove it. They haven't done anything wrong yet.
My favorite part is how flat earthers agree that everything else in the universe is usually a spherical object.
Like the same trash. Thank you.
But the Earth is the only flat object in the universe. The sun? Oh yeah, it's a sphere. We've observed it as a sphere.
We can see.
Other planets? They're totally spheres. Earth?
Not
fucking
flat.
flat.
Oh,
But
it's
Earth
just coincidentally, it's just
it's a rhombus. That's my favorite theory.
Dude, I'm a rhombus earther now.
Dude, fucking what's my other group chat I'm in on Facebook? It's the USS Rhombus Earth Society.
USS Rhombus Earth. Oh my gosh.
Well, first we were the Rhombus Earth Society, and then I got my friend a journal that says Captain's Log, so now it's the USS Rhombus Earth Society.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, Shrek, don't go. I'm sorry, but my time here is ogre.
Shut up.
So we're just waiting for Dan now.
No, we can keep going.
Okay.
I just wanted chat.
I
You want chaps?
Me too. I get it.
Champs.
Okay,
Champs.
so Evie,
Yo.
In the middle of this conversation you're having, there's a flash of silver, and something punches you really hard.
How hard?
Well, you hear, "Take that, you time wizard son of a bitch!"
And then you are knocked unconscious. Now this is gonna be a weird scene because it's just the NPC that are acting.
It's just you talking to yourself.
Yep. So Gwendolyn sees Gao Long appear and punch you out. What the What? Who the hell are you? And Gao look. Oh, hey. Hi, Iwi. He kind of like helps you up, and then you just fall back over. Well. Turns to Gwen. Where are we? I thought we were fighting a time wizard. And Gwendolyn's just totally lost. He's like, what?
Also, he doesn't know Gwendolyn, so...
We're on a boat. Who are you?
Who are you?
Oh, I'm Gao. I was a friend of Team Pentagram. Looks over at Fena. So we're on a boat? She's just like confused and looks down. Wait, you said you're friends with Team Pentagram, right? Like, yeah. Does your friend usually do that? She points to Iwi. Iwi, your feathers have fallen off.
Oh no.
All of them.
I've rotted.
And there's a faint glow from your finger as you wake up. And you're a lizard folk now.
Oh, hell
Yeah. So,
hell yeah.
So now you look like a tiny dragonborn. Or a big kobold.
what's my height?
Like maybe 3 foot.
Oof, I'm small.
Or no, it'd be a little bit bigger. Hold on.
4 foot.
4 foot. Yeah,
Maybe
like,
a giant. Maybe fucking 9 feet tall.
I think.
But I
it's
still have
bigger.
like the arms and legs of a 3 foot tall person. I just have a really long torso.
Make super-
Average height 6'2" to 7'2".
Oh really?
Um,
I'm gonna be as tall as possible.
They're a little bulkier and taller than humans.
I'm gonna be 7'2".
Okay.
I arise, fucking a foot and a half taller.
Yeah, you are taller than Gao.
Oh hi Gal.
So this is what the people
Oh,
out
hey.
there feel like.
Evie Longfeather.
Hi, Mark.
Why'd you do to all my feathers?
I don't know. But you look a lot like us now.
I reach out and give him a high five. Come on. I leaned. I put my hand down.
Come on up here, nerd. Come on.
Nice.
Nice.
So, what happened to that time wizard we were fighting?
I ate his heart.
Oh, neat. When was that? Because I remember I was trying to punch him, and now
We haven't seen you in 6 years or something like that. You've been gone for 6 years.
He kind of stares at you. Neat.
I ate his heart like 2 months ago though.
Well, that's interesting. But I guess now people are older, so I can punch babies now.
You can.
Because they're not babies anymore. You know how many people are not babies anymore, Iwi?
Like 20% of the people that were alive back then.
Yeah, it seems about right. So, looks around. I'm still not quite sure where we are. And meanwhile, Gwendolyn just looks like gas. Like she has no idea what's going on.
So I'm gonna look right at him and be like, right now we are prisoners on a ship. You have a bounty on your head. Don't tell them your real name. Tell them your name is Gru, and not Gao. They'll believe it.
True.
I will vouch for you. They love me here.
But why would I keep my identity a secret?
Because there's a big bounty on your head and they want to kill you for it.
His eyes got like start shining. Where are they?
They're not here.
Oh.
They're like losers. They try and kill you with their minds, so they won't. They don't actually want to put up a fight.
I'll punch them back with my mind.
Why don't you just sit down, Gru,
He
Wink.
nods and sits down.
and you think about punching them real hard, okay? And if anyone asks where you come from, I'll just say I laid an egg and you came out, okay? And then
Can
I named you Gru.
I actually have a question. Where's the bathroom? There's a bucket in the corner.
Iwi's looking around like, everything's weird. I don't know where everything is anymore.
He kind of looks to the bars. Somebody shut the door? Or you guys locked in here?
Yeah, we're prisoners, remember?
Oh.
That's why your name is Gru now. At least until we get back to home.
Well, do you want to leave?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And he turns to the bars and like, and there's a blast of ice and the bars just kind of freeze over and he's like, walks over, beak, and they all shatter.
Alright. So, I know you don't like this Gru, but we need to be sneaky and get weapons for everyone so we can all beat up people together. If we have to.
But I already have a weapon. And he like takes off his gauntlet and
But that's just
grabs
you.
it, turns it into a mace. Yeah,
Are we
you guys
all gonna hold it?
Yeah, we can hit them together.
Okay, I'm gonna pick up Gru and carry him around.
Yay! He puts it back into a gauntlet.
What the fuck?
All right, where are we going?
I don't remember.
Gwendolyn grabs Fana, hefts her over her shoulder. Fuck it, let's get out of here.
You know what? I don't remember everything anymore. Not everything seems as clear. Oh wait, no. Do I keep that? Do I keep my keen mind?
Nope.
No, that's gone. Yeah.
Oh wait, no. Is that keen mind?
Yeah.
That's your feet, right?
Oh yeah.
You keep that.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay,
so
I know our exact way out then because it's
Okay.
been less than a month.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you guys start walking, and Gwendolyn actually stops for a moment and looks. Hey, there's a treasure hold. She like has a big grin.
Gru, can you ice down that door for us if there's a door there?
He kind of looks down. Sorry, I can't.
Can you punch it really hard and knock it off, you think?
Probably. Alright, let's get some appropriate music in here.
I'm gonna call him Gru for the rest of the fucking...
Alright, he jumps off your shoulders and punches the door down. And the room's actually not, like, it doesn't have a whole lot. There's a bunch of crates, and on very close to you guys, there's a couple things. One of them is open. Do you look into it?
Yes.
Alright.
It's a mimic. Prepare yourself.
Okay, inside you find, and you can add this to your inventory.
Sweet.
You find your statuette of Birdie White.
I need to start calling it by its Titan name now that I'm not a bird anymore.
Izabe or whatever.
Azabe.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
You find the creation of sand.
Yes!
Hey.
The book, yes.
This again?
Listen, it's gonna be forever. It's signed.
You
Nice
find
one.
a vicious
It's a
dagger,
signed copy.
which is just a regular dagger but does extra crit damage.
I don't know how to spell vicious, so give me a second. There we go.
V-I...
I got it.
Okay.
Took me
A potion of clairvoyance.
That's close enough for me.
The tiny cactus.
Hey.
Potion of water breathing.
Okay.
Potion of the sleepless mind.
Okay.
Benji's journal.
Is this all my stuff?
It's a
From
combination.
various people, yeah. And the bottle of ashes, which you would know as Benji's.
I like how they kept the ashes, even though they have no value whatsoever to anyone besides Xerxes.
Alright.
Maybe they do have value.
I'd like you to... okay, so Gwendolyn looks out the door and she's like, shh, be quiet, there's somebody coming.
Gru, be quiet. Shh.
kind of like gives you looks.
I pick him up and I put him on my back.
All right, I'll need you to roll a stealth check.
He should get one with an advantage because he's behind me.
That's not how it works. What'd you get?
4.
Oh no!
I'm so fucking big.
Wait, why did I open Iwi's page? It's not what I wanted. Gwendolyn.
Thanks, Scott. So are we gonna buy a copy of Crayola Scoot and do a side-by-side play of that?
Huh?
Crayola Scoot?
No. I mean, I could, but I can also get something much more enjoyable.
What would be more
What would be more enjoyable?
Name 489 things that'd be more enjoyable than Crayola Scoot.
Yeah, right now,
you
in
can't.
2 seconds.
Yeah.
See, you
One,
can't.
Okay.
two, boom. Crayola Scoot.
489
Okay,
bags
so
of crab meat.
You see Leonardo Caesar walk into the room, just kind of like turns around, and he sees you there with a dragonborn up on your shoulders.
Hola.
Hello, crew member. I salute.
You don't need a chair.
It pays a lot.
Get this in the trash bag for me, please.
That is not trash. That is recyclables. Trash is over there.
Oof. Big oof.
I know.
All right, so roll me a deception check because he is very tired.
So I get an advantage, right?
No advantage.
But he's tired.
14.
You getting the deception is
2.
okay. He just kind of like has like a cup of coffee, sips it, and leaves.
Not a morning person. Happens to the best of us.
Can't believe that worked.
Are there also are there any new clothes in here? I need new clothes.
You find some clothes.
Okay, cool.
No armor though.
Mm.
So
I don't even need armor.
yeah, you don't. You have natural armor now.
I do.
So Gwendolyn kind of motions for you. Just gotta get out of here. So you make it up to the top of the deck. If you are willing, you can stay if you want.
So there are just a bunch of chests in there, right?
Yeah, they're all. Everything else is boarded up though. You'd need to pry it open.
So I can't just grab one.
They're big. They're
I'm big.
yeah.
I'm 7'2".
Roll me an athletics check.
All right, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and lift one up. Probably not.
You get a small chest.
Sweet.
You lift with only your wrists, not even like an arm. Where you're like,
Where'd my phone go? Oh, there it is.
All right. So you three, along with Feina's unconscious body, come up to the top of the deck. And since it's the middle of the night,
when it's in a party, you must always party hard, right?
To look around, would it be perception just to passively look around
yeah,
and see if...
give me a perception check.
Nat 20.
Okay. You are looking around. There doesn't appear to be anybody on the boat. There is. You guys are currently like anchored. However, you see X3L just kind of sitting there.
Just sitting there?
Yeah, just kind of sitting there. And he watches as you guys walk up onto the deck, and everyone kind of like freezes.
I'm just gonna walk up to him. I'm gonna like, hello, Axel. I have transformed.
The Warforged kind of like nods to you. I recognized you.
Thank you. Would you like to come with us on our merry adventure?
I am unfortunately bound here by my master.
Well, as my only friend in this entire world, will you keep a secret for me?
I will add this to my secret database.
All right. Don't tell anyone where we're going, please.
Where are you going?
I don't even know.
Then it will be a very well-kept secret.
Do you know how to shake hands?
He kind of holds out his arm.
Shake hands.
I'm going to extend my hand and do that too and be like, goodbye. I hope to see you again in the future.
Remember, he's that cold vomits.
All right. So you go up to the side of the ship.
Are there any little rafts or dinghies or anything attached to this island?
There is a.
What, you think it's just a
A
Titanic?
lifeboat.
4 lifeboats like that.
All right.
Yeah, I got your lifeboat. I got your 1 and 2, and you use them.
I mean,
Do I have a swim
Paddle.
speed?
You do have a swim speed now.
Get you a lizard.
The lizard boy.
Gao looks over the lifeboat and is like, "You can. I got wings. I can carry Fena.
You can carry Fena.
You got that potion now.
I do have that potion of water breathing.
Meet back at Mintria.
Race to Mintria?
Okay, and that's where we'll come back. Colt! You are on a beach.
Oh, wait.
Yes.
Can I cut loose the lifeboat and push it in the opposite direction of where we're going?
Yes, absolutely. Give me an athletic, or I guess you have the dagger. Roll to hit.
Me?
No, athletics. Just give me an athletics.
Athletics?
See how well you cut it loose.
16?
Okay, yeah, you cut it down and it falls, and you heave it in the opposite direction.
Yeeted.
You actually, it works with your deception because it goes towards the Southern Isles where you told them that Demonica was. So, all right, Colt. You wake up. You're on a beach. It is the evening. The sun is setting.
All you got is your underwear.
No, you just have your common clothes.
And the helmet.
No,
No, they took the helmet.
The helmet's always on.
No, they took
It's a
it.
magic item. It's one of those things like, they take my helmet off, there's just another helmet under it, and they're not holding mine anymore.
Like, what the fuck?
I'm gonna slowly, slow blink, the sand from my face, sit up, look around. What kind of surroundings am I at? Tropical?
It's actually a really nice beach. Maybe you see some seashells.
Well, once my shit boots up, I'll roll some survival to be like, yeah, those constellations are on the wrong side.
You actually look away off to your it's a long beach. So
Probably goes for the whole
If
coast.
yeah, probably.
Is that a goddamn cheeseburger backpack?
Yes.
Cheeseburger backpack.
Cheeseburger backpack.
Cheeseburger.
You see about 60 feet away from you
Am I
on your
missing
right,
something?
Xerxes, Gabriel,
Steven
and
Universe.
you see Xerxes, Gabriel, and
Gabriel holding a sword.
Yeah, Gabriel's holding a sword, and on the sand is what appears to be Infinity's body.
Appearances can be deceiving. I kill her.
I hate goblins.
Wise decision.
Gotta be sure. Come on, you've seen Zombieland. Double tap.
Right?
Gabriel and Xerxes, you watch as a fireball incinerates and
And I spread the ashes.
I look at the sword. Well, it looks like I'm not getting you in multi
I know, right?
I think I can get back to my body. Be sure to keep it warm.
You were saying?
Looks at my body getting incinerated in third person. Disgusting.
Screams in third person.
Screams and trapped in sword. Okay.
Screams in sword.
I will go over and, because I'm not aware of the situation, check. I forgot your character's name.
Oh, Infinity?
Infinity. Yeah. I go and check Infinity's body and no pulse.
Yep. She did.
Chewed off fingers.
Yeah, like her fingers have been chewed off. It's just bone for like the first knuckle down, and like the ears have been bitten into by fish probably.
I stopped for a second. Like I was like, I don't remember you being in this bad a shape.
Yeah, it's always
Alright.
pretty bad.
I will. Am I the first one awake?
No.
No, these two are both up.
Oh,
I look around you. Oh,
You
damn
actually
it.
see Gabriel with the mask. He's got his mask of comedy still on.
I look out like, oh, damn it, he's awake. I mean, Colt, glad you're awake. You had an honored way to wake you up. Yeah. He had a catch. I throw the sword at him.
I deftly. I don't know. My dex ain't great.
Holy
but...
fuck, I fly.
No, I've got him.
You go, whee!
Just roll me acrobatics.
No, I'm not in.
It pierces his arm.
No, just let me fall in the sand.
He's like, don't worry, I got it. Just cuts off his arm.
Welp.
The sword falls to the sand with a loud bump. Ow. I guess.
Feel personally offended right now.
The sword handle has a goosebump on it.
More emotionally attacked.
Like it's like it's like one of those cartoon ones that like stretch upward.
You have a. Get the angry vein. Is that thing angry with me? Okay,
Yeah.
still loading. Sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's been fairly slow all day.
It actually kind of sped up for me, so.
Oh man, I went into work at 4 a.m. because my job pays very well. Actually, it doesn't pay that competitively, but I'm hoping that my boss will be impressed and she'll reconsider not firing my ass because I think she's getting ready to fire my ass.
Why?
'Cause I'm a piece of shit.
Aww.
I spend
Hey, man.
I spend equal amounts of my day making D&D characters or fucking around on systems. And
I can't, or else I have the fear of dying.
Same.
I'm not
He only does
kidding.
it on weekends.
I mean,
I can't. I'm
Yeah.
dead. I'm
If
dead
you ever need
serious.
temporary employment, the Amazing Pizza Machine's always hiring.
don't work there.
There's too many of us here there already.
Alright. Do you want athletics or acrobatics?
I mean, how would you like to catch this thing?
I'm gonna do it like a badass with athletics. Bite it with my
Okay,
teeth.
you grab it. Infinity. Infinity.
Didn't you have to roll something for that too?
Yeah.
You become, like, your senses kind of distort, and you can see through his eyes, and you can hear what he hears.
Is it only while I'm holding it, or is it when I have it equipped?
While you are holding it.
Because I would kind of look at the sword and be like, thanks, and then sheath it.
But I can possess you and make you not do
Yeah,
that, right? Yeah.
because you're not used to this. Colt, I'll have you roll
Oh my
a
gosh.
wisdom save.
What if I just possessed Colt? That'd be
Yeah,
great.
as you grab it, like
Swap bodies
immediately.
with him. Oh, look at me, I'm an asshole.
Look at me. Do-do-do. I'm cold.
Oh, and it'll be against your superiority.
Oh, okay.
Wisdom. Not great.
Where is?
Let me double check. So it's under wherever your Battlemaster stat.
Oh, it'll be 8 plus, what's our proficiency? We're at 3. So it'll be 11 plus whatever your, I think it's either dex or strength that it was higher.
Where is it?
Well, my strength is 7, so
Well, what's your dex? It's strength or dex, whichever is higher.
4. My dex is 4, so strength. It'd be 7.
Okay. Oh yeah, you have a 21 in strength?
Yes.
Shit.
Wait, what? Like,
What's
Oh, it's the
crazy
it's
right
the
now?
bonus.
Oh,
yeah,
it's
the
the
modifier,
okay.
yeah. Sorry.
my bad, no.
Why do you not have?
It's confusion. Oh, 4.
Okay, it's not
4.
in your
Wait.
character sheet. I should probably put that in.
Hello?
Bueller.
Oh well.
Oh yeah, I can't see your stats. Lame.
Well,
Right, wouldn't that be nice?
so 11
Do you
plus 4, so 15.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
I'll find it.
you
and
get
add
it.
it later.
Okay.
So yeah, Infinity. You now possess Colt's body, and you're like, what's happening?
Whoa. I feel taller.
You open your pants. So that's what it's like to have one of those.
I feel like I can
No.
tell everyone what to do and they should listen.
Wow.
Wait, can I just play it off? Because they don't know. No one else knows
Roll bluff.
besides...
Roll bluff and then give me your best cult
Oh.
impression.
Hello,
Yeah.
hello,
I'm okay with
people.
What is my conscience?
Hello,
Is my conscience
people.
just hanging on a glass case on the inside while she's in the cult
Kind
like...
of.
Kind of. Can I
I'm a
sense
big.
it at all? Like,
Like it's you're not used to this, so just immediately as you're grabbed, you like take over. You're like, this is what I'm used to. So unknowingly, yeah, you trap him in a cage, and you're siphoning his life force to keep yourself alive right now, unknowingly.
oh,
Unknowing.
she's like slightly dying. Yes.
Slowly.
Slightly dying.
I'm like Venom eating Eddie Brock dying. Eventually,
Right.
it's gonna be bad.
Yeah, kind of.
Actually. What did you need me to roll again?
Just roll a deception check and then give us your best cult impression. Also, pants was a really bad idea.
Right?
Fries.
Pants?
I need to buy more.
74 in here,
I need to buy more yoga pants.
Make sure you put your shit on.
They're
cool.
great.
Did I roll?
Fuck off, they're comfy.
They are comfy.
Deception.
Yeah, see? He
Both
gets
of you guys are saying this. What?
My mom got me
Go with
those
the
pants
Out of an 8.
Yeah, my mom got me
Okay.
those too.
for Christmas.
All right.
Yeah.
What do you say? What do you say,
Hello,
Abigail?
Team Pentagram.
They're comfy.
What do we do from here?
I wore
don't
tights
know.
for
I mean,
basketball,
it's a
but
No, you're
I
deceptive.
think
I mean,
deception.
Oh,
you
oh,
clearly
oh.
got an 8 because you smiled.
No, you got it. Like,
I got
oh,
one
I'm
big
cold.
one,
I'm
stupid
big ol' asshole.
I got 3.
Can I roll to counter that?
You can roll an insight against it if you
Stop.
want.
Don't do it.
Hang on.
Stop. Go away.
Hang on. Hang on.
I'm just like
So
nervously
you
sweating
see,
on the
you
inside.
see me grab
me
the sword
just,
and start to like sheath it and then freeze and then
Inside, right?
just hold it.
Yeah. So from here on
What you
out,
should do is if you type /W and then my name.
I look like. Is that
Okay.
you in that Infinity?
so Infinity, how this will specifically work? You need skin to skin or skin to sword contact to
Okay.
possess somebody, or attached to their soul. You don't necessarily have to possess them. From then on, you just have to be equipped.
Anyway, so I look at her I was like, is that you in that Infinity?
No.
I know it's you in that.
No, it's not.
Alright, let's
I don't
go,
know what you're
Infinity.
talking about.
Alright, come on, Infinity. Let's go.
Who?
He's dead.
Is that that
I
goblin?
just incinerated them.
Look, watch me, magic.
Woo! You do jazz hands.
Okay, he's just kind of like, how does he do this? He just kind of points and says, "Man."
Yeah.
It's like that scene in the Raimi Spider-Man.
Shazam!
Yeah. I'm gonna go see that movie again tomorrow. Actually, I thought it was pretty okay.
It was great. I
I
actually
thought it was
loved
pretty
it.
good too.
It was
Yeah.
great.
I love what it represents more than anything. It's a DC movie that wasn't up its own ass.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know.
It was a-
Isn't that nice? Not
I mean,
trying
it
to
was
take
kind
itself
of
too
because it kind of
seriously.
Oh yeah,
Did
it
the-
jerked off the meta.
the dynamic duo are constantly.
I mean, but then again, if
But it
Batman and
doesn't-
Superman
but doesn't
really
it-
existed and they're
Yeah.
kids, I mean,
Yeah, makes sense.
shit. I want to be Batman, and I don't live in a universe where he actually fucking exists.
Right.
Okay, anyway.
Okay.
Come on, Infinity. Let's go.
So you can willingly break this connection. You can go back in the sword and let Colt come back anytime you want, as a bonus action. Also,
Okay, I guess.
I will write down all this
You're,
stuff. for
you're
later.
looking at Colt in the cage, and he's just like cleaning his nails with a knife, like, no, take your time.
Where'd
No,
you get the
please.
knife? We're in your mind.
My mind makes it real.
The last thing I'm gonna say is, what are you talking about? I just incinerated them, and then we'll just flip back.
Okay. So now you're in the sword.
Yes, I'm back in this right now.
The other one is here. Alright, let's go.
Yeah, there was.
I have a name. It's Captain.
Go, Ken. Let's
Does
go.
Does anybody carry the corpse?
What should we do with the body?
I start pushing it out to sea. Let's let the fish finish the job.
Oh.
Even though I'm a sword, this makes me slightly nauseous.
So I look at the sword like, do you care if I do this?
What do you think?
She says, "What do you think?" You should.
Oh, well,
I would say,
I just
if
push
it was
it
a
out.
less strict way, I would say absolutely type what you say in chat, because then I was kind of like, Infinity says fuck you.
No, man, do direct messages to him then.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think if you type, it's /
Yeah, /W and then
Or you can just message me on Facebook and I can actually log into my Facebook.
That is also true.
You know, an actual messaging service.
/W what?
Slash
then
W
you-
and
and
then
then who you wanna
there.
talk to.
Space, whoever you want.
Yeah,
Okay.
and you start typing and it should. Yeah, and if you can do /whisper. Yeah, that's whisper.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, fuck off.
So what you doing with the body?
I just push into one. Let's let the fish finish the job.
She might be able to return.
I tried healing it and it did nothing.
Oh wow, you are the undisposed master of healing. I'm sure that if you couldn't do it in 20 minutes.
Fuck you, I'm a druid!
It took him 1 minute.
Oh god.
Fine,
you're
I
right.
pick up the body. Let's go.
I was gonna say, it's so heavy.
This 10-pound body. Oh my
I'm
god.
personally
Yeah,
attacked.
says the guy who's not carrying it.
Alright, let's go. I just slick it over my shoulder.
Okay.
You can just see my rotting
It
fingers
just looks like
just dangling
leaking
off.
shit out your mouth. It's like-
Alright, now let's either find a way to bring her back or bury her before she starts to smell.
It sure smells like the sea.
Nothing can smell worse than you.
Oh. She says nothing can smell worse than you. And then
Oh, hey, look at.
kind of like a fadeaway shout out.
So does she get the Virgilist powers too?
She does.
I was like, oh, hey,
That
look
makes
at me.
him like invincible. You know that, right?
I turned
If he
to
keeps
the.
the sword right now.
I turned to us like, oh, hey, look at me. I'm walking.
Can I'm just gonna possess Cole. Can I wait? No, wait. Is it when I'm equipped?
If Cole allows it, you can just do it
Can I?
as an action.
Can I possess you for a sec? I just need to do something really quick. Don't worry about it.
Don't bite me, buddy.
No, okay,
I don't want
okay.
weird shit in my mouth.
No, yeah, no worries. We're
That's
fine.
racist.
It's not the
Also,
demons.
I clean my teeth.
Clean my teeth.
I don't. My bite is venomous due to all the bacteria. Alright, I
So I'm
give
just
you.
gonna-
I
that
relinquish
Cole's actually
control.
half and
All right, thank you. So I'm gonna
I am in
possess
fact
Colt,
a Komodo
go
dragon.
over to Gabriel and
Mhm.
just slap,
slap him.
and then we're good.
Okay. Do you want to do anything to your body while you're over there?
What?
Give it a heads up.
I just lift up my rotting hand, just go.
You know, I'm probably one of the only people in the world who can do this. And you just flip you over and like touch your butt. Yeah.
What a
yeah.
meta thing
Nice
to do.
goblin butt.
So,
You were a good butt, but
I have to let you go now.
we're gonna try and bring you back.
I was so dummy.
If only we had a
Oh, god damn it.
Oh my god.
Sometimes I hate you people.
sweet
Not
cherubic
talking
face.
about, you love us.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll just end
Well,
that.
'cause we're
Moving on.
The picture you have in the thing is kind of like adorable. Were you were, I mean, especially by goblin standards, vaguely cute, right?
Well,
Yeah.
Or were you like
I mean-
a weird trash hobo? So, like I don't know.
It was
I mean,
kind
I
of
was
trash
trash.
hobo actually
it
because
was trash
like
hobo, but the icon that we
the,
showed
the
was
icon
really
that we
cute.
showed was just palette swap it. She has blue skin, like
Blue skin.
orange hair,
Yeah.
or was it purple?
It was purple hair
Jesus,
with
you look like
orange eyes.
Tristana.
Like,
Yeah,
but
she
really
was like
gnarly.
neon everything.
I was like a garbage can.
Okay, so yeah, no.
no.
Like, I'm just picturing you rolling you over and being like, sweet cherubic face. You could have brought all the boys to the yard. And then it's like I get back control. You were a garbage person, and I feel dirty for having touched you. And you start doing
I
one of
just
these.
laugh.
Like, you're gonna bite yourself. No! Get control back.
What's your passive perception, Gabriel?
Passive perception.
You're the
That,
one. You're the one holding infinity.
that would be.
The hand grabs your neck.
Some maggots just
Four.
crawl on your arm.
A what?
Is that a 4? The
What?
number.
No. The passive perception down lower.
It's underneath everything.
It's 10 plus whatever your perception is.
14.
That's passive wisdom. Oh, no, yeah, no, 14, never mind.
Damn,
Okay.
that's nice.
Why?
Something digs into your back as you're holding Infinity over your shoulder.
Ah, what the hell?
Not like sharp, like kind of sharp, but like not hard.
It's bones.
So it's like a really like.
Okay, like, what's on my back? Like, I start swinging around wildly.
I look. I assume it's a crab or something other humorous.
Roll me an investigation check.
Jesus, it's a mystery. Don't move. You're upsetting the crime scene. What crime scene? And then I stab him in the back.
5.
We don't have time for...
You pat down Infinity's body. He's like, it's a corpse. Let's go.
Yeah. We don't have time for your games, Gabriel. Let's move.
Okay.
Can you tell where... Oh, yeah, and I'll roll my survival check.
Look at Infinity. What do you see?
Infinity's not there.
You look at the sword.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What do you see?
What do you see?
Do you
Use your
Um,
special sword vision.
Here, can I investigate as well? And is that allowed?
I go, everyone, look at the stars. We need to
It's not.
triangulate our position. And I look up and go, yep,
Still bright
it's
out.
sunny out. I steer directly into the sun, Trump style.
You just, like, suddenly smoke just appears from your eyes.
He is on, like, super pasty white. Like, he wears armor all the time.
Okay, so I guess
We
we're
step
gonna
out
be
from the
walking.
trees.
As we're walking, you hear me calm and say, ow, 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 ow.
Yeah, it's like bothering you. There's like something in like.
Jesus,
Okay.
drop the body.
I put the body down and like I start searching my back with my hands. What do I find?
You don't find anything. So it was something on Infinity.
I start.
Investigate.
Make it quick.
It's like a death
Or
right.
survival, I guess.
It's like a death right. Just pat her down.
That's like rifling through a body as compared to.
A, we all know
Let's
you're not
look at
interested
it.
in her. B, we've got better things to do. Make
13.
it quick.
Okay.
13, yeah?
You like pat her down again, and you're like, wait, there's something in her pocket. I thought they took everything from us.
I check it. It's the brooch.
It's not the
That's
brooch.
Mm-hmm.
You pull out a handful of hand bones.
I don't
What
remember
the
having any hands in my pocket.
What?
All right, hand count. Everyone, check your hands.
Infinity goes to. Oh
What
wait.
would this be? I
look
guess
Xerxes,
roll
how many
a
hands do you
nature
have?
if you want to figure out
Ah.
what kind of.
Ah.
And anybody can do this check if they want.
I look at everyone else.
Xerxes.
Infinity.
Guys, I have.
Infinity.
I look at her like, alright, you've obviously been friends with her long. What the fuck was she into?
Hey, listen, buddy.
Yeah, Infinity, you're like, I didn't have those hands.
19.
Um,
You about to catch these hands.
you recognize them, and they're very like they're like thick bones. These are very
Thick.
clearly a half orc's hand bones, and they're like clenched around something.
I open it.
Oh, what?
Within the hand
They're on the thicker side.
is a black gemstone.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Xerxes.
Xerxes, does this look familiar?
It's your right nut. Lost all those years
Xerxes,
ago.
out of character, do you recognize what I'm going with here?
I do.
Black gem.
Yeah, black gemstone and a half orc's hand.
That's so nice on my eyes.
I know exactly what it is. For once in my life.
You can roll a history, and I'll tell you. if you get
I finally got who the.
I
the
mean, I'll
act-
probably recognize
I
it.
finally got the.
If he rolls
act
good
work
on
right
history,
there.
I'll just tell him. I'll whisper it over to him so we don't have to type anything.
Okay,
Does he know?
he does.
You said like.
Remember the woman you managed to bone?
There, you get a flash of a skeletal half orc holding out her hand to you. You forgot this, and then you're like,
And this throws the goblin.
Alright, so, I guess I should give this back to you.
Great.
Guys,
Gabriel, actually,
I think
Gabriel,
my
do you even
time
know what
in
this
this
gemstone
adventure
is?
is coming to a close.
would you
I-
have been told about this?
I
guess-
Infinity witnessed it because he tossed it.
Infinity,
yeah.
you would know.
Yeah.
Xerxes, you definitely know.
No, I don't think. I
You
don't
wouldn't
think,
know.
No, probably.
Okay.
Yeah, probably.
Then I don't think Colt knows anything either about the gemstones.
So, what is this?
So I just gotta look at her for a second. Yeah, Infinity was into some weird shit. Let's go.
Yeah, you right.
I'm going to be an asshole and just look into the surroundings. Like, do we see like anything that could be campfires or a fucking mountain or something? I can go triangulate position from.
Yeah, a second.
I'm looking at the map.
Sorry, that's just what he like. You guys are all like a gemstone clutched in a bony hand. My God, and he's like, how does that even work? How do the bones stay in a hand position? Wouldn't they just fall apart? There's no tendons holding them.
Okay.
Hey, let's look for a fucking mountain and get out of here.
Not really. You,
All right, let's try and find some elevated ground so we can look for a village or some kind.
okay, so you head inland.
Well, yeah.
I got an idea.
Actually, let's walk across the beach until we hit a river. Then we can follow the river inland, and we will have.
I have an idea I want to try. I have conjure animals. Would it?
No, you don't. That's 4th level.
I have. That's third
Is
level.
it 3rd level?
I have 3rd level, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you can use 3rd level spells.
Anyway, but
That's a brilliant idea. And you're like, okay, you summon a dog and I just kill it and cook it.
it's not even
Delicious.
real. As soon as you're done, it wears up. Oh damn, I'm hungry again. Anyway, so would I be able to understand it if I were to say like make like a bird to fly around and check the surroundings?
Let me look into the spell information.
Yeah.
Should I just post it on the chat?
Yeah, just put it in for me.
Alright.
Yeah, because like I know Find
I don't
Familiar
think
can
so.
communicate to you, and that one's useful.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause then we could just pop a squat and be like, "Bird, go find us a new home.
Go yeet.
Go a homing bird, because you find us a home. Yeet."
Yeet.
They obey any verbal commands that you issue to them. No action required by you. If you don't issue any commands to them, they defend themselves from hostile players.
So you could be like, go find a village and come back to us and lead us there. So
Okay,
we'll
yeah.
fly off,
Yeah, I
find
just-
one-
I tell it do it straight and I just
What are you summoning?
I'm gonna summon
1 beast of challenge rating 2 or lower, 2 beasts of challenge rating 1 or lower, 4 beasts of challenge rating half or lower, 8 beasts of challenge rating 1/4 or lower.
I'm
I
going
think
8
Robin-
squirrels!
Well, no, robins are like 1/2. You could be like 8 robins, go off in different directions, and if you hit a village, come
go
back.
on, my legion.
So here's the question: we lost all our shit, right? Does it have? Oh, it's verbal and somatic.
I got some shit back.
Okay, and it's verbal and somatic. If it
Yeah.
has material kimono, change your casting thing. But verbal and somatic, you literally just go, birds, go find us a home and return.
Okay.
So now we wait.
You find a burned down village in every direction.
A few of them come back, like rather quickly. They come from the north
Did you find anything?
west.
Does anybody speak? Fuck,
Do I retain my
They,
languages that
I
I know?
suddenly miss
Just
Iwi.
tell them.
You retain your languages.
Sweet.
I suddenly miss Iwi.
They kind of flutter off to the northeast of you.
Okay, so like come back, hover, and then kind of like do the whole. Like,
Alright, follow them!
All right.
Hey, listen! Hey, listen!
You shut the
hey,
fuck up.
listen. Like, fucking shit.
All right. So you actually find a path, and you follow it
Promising.
to.
The Amazon. Motherfucker!
No, Xerxes. You recognize this village.
Oh god damn
It is Gulfalet.
I do.
Yeah. This was the village where you guys did your first quest on with
Killed
the
the Bone Daddy?
with the hag and the harpy.
Oh.
Oh god. That was a
Killed
long
that.
time
So
ago.
it's a small like port town. They're right next to the beach. So you guys would have been landed if you're looking at the map, right about there ish.
So as we go into town, like, alright, I'm gonna go find a church. Maybe they could do something about this.
it. Yeah.
Yes, I have a corpse.
Do something.
Can you
Bring it back to life!
Can you bring
Spare
this
no
body
expense.
back, please?
Do something with this.
Spare no expense.
You do know that all of you would know that there is a teleportation circle back to
Oh, thank fucking god.
Hobbitstad.
Alright, let's get on the circle.
Okay.
I'll stay here and try to figure out what to do with this. I just start waving the body.
Why wouldn't you bring it back to the guild house? We could put it on ice and salt it.
Preserve my dead body.
Out of character,
Yes,
Milo Cade might have something he can do.
Oh, I'm sure he does.
I'm
not
pretty
gonna
sure
bust
somebody
Milo
could
for
tell
this.
me that.
Look,
I don't
there
know
is a
that.
professional.
I am not here.
There is a
no NPCs.
professional courtesy among me and Mile that I don't show up with random dead chicks and ask him to bring them back.
Oh, how'd you fuck this one to death? Jesus.
Look,
Choose someone your own size next time.
It's like trying to. It's like a pool cue.
Lieutenant Cole. Yes, sir. Does it say dead chick storage out in front of my office?
No.
Why are you bringing dead chicks to my office?
It was fine the first couple of times, but now my office started to smell like dead chicks and marker fumes, so quit it.
Alright, so you guys step on the teleportation
Fuck
circle.
yes. Borderlands 2 is great.
Yeah. Alright, go on.
We say the ancient incantation, teleportation circle, yeet us Dementria.
So you guys appear in the forest
Yes.
outside of Havenstad.
You know, I found God on the corner of First and Havestad.
Okay. So you guys go into town?
Yep.
Alright. So actually along the way, you guys pass by the Church of Shizune, simply because the guild's on the other side of the town. You guys are heading towards the guild, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's where I probably kept the backup equipment.
Alright. So, yeah, you guys pass by the church that Gabriel built, and you see a black scale dragonborn protesting outside with a sign that says don't believe in the false gods.
I'll be right back. I summon Thorn Whip.
You see him just kind of standing outside. Everyone's like ignoring him. It's like he's shouting out, "Don't believe in the Titans. Believe in the gods.
Whoa.
Don't believe in Titans." Oh, hello there.
What's going on here?
I mean, I believe it's obvious.
He holds out a hand. Kartik Hark Song. I'm glad you decided to come meet me. I am protesting this heresy, this church
What's for?
devotion of heresy.
What's for? What have they done to you? Have they
The
hurt you in any
Titans-
way?
The Titans are the false gods.
But
I've been told by my god that this is a bastardization of religion.
have
should
they
not be
hurt you
allowed
in any
here.
way, though?
Okay, first off, they're the pre-gods. Second off, he's right.
I look at like, but has anybody in this church hurt you in any way?
No, I
Have
guess
they
not.
have they robbed you of your money?
Well, they didn't sign my petition to tear down the church, and he holds it out. There's like 2 signatures on it.
One is his, and then one is clearly forged. Someone
you-
else doing his.
Do you look at it?
Yeah, I look at it.
Okay. So one of the first signature is I'm pretending to write something down so this guy will leave me alone. And the second signature is Shizune.
Yeah, he chuckles a little bit at that. All right.
Would you be willing to sign my petition?
No, that would require me to, accept another god as my own. You see,
He's
I
like-
believe in the god of blood and death.
He thinks for a moment.
What the fuck?
A draconic god then.
Yes, but it's not. Well, sorry, sexual blood and death.
Oh.
The
Oh,
Titan
yeah.
god Nero Shizune?
I summon the Thor whip. Yeah, before I start getting off on your dead corpse.
Making it weird.
Yikes!
Like, really weird, dude.
Are you guys all here?
I mean, I tried to
Cole
leave,
was-
but he keeps looking at me whenever I start to leave him.
I am very
Well, that didn't work. How about you, sir? Can I interest you in the god? Oh my god.
Glottungle.
I'm just gonna.
Glottungle is the god of chastity and obesity.
Okay. Ion, god of time. It's a actual proper elven god.
I
not-
stop. No, I'm about to raise a whip,
Stop.
and I suddenly
Every
stop.
time.
Is that the god you believe in?
Yeah. Right, proper elven god, yeah.
Oh.
I do like your use of right proper.
Not like these fake tiefling gods. No offense, sir.
He grips his hand a little tight.
Ooh. Ouchie.
None taken.
I mean, if you're gonna worship a tiefling god, might as well be Osmodeus, right? Am I right? Am I right? Am I right?
Wait, that was an option. You should totally worship Asmodeus. Duke of Hell.
Or the
Big old dick.
or Tearshai, goddess Ilok. That one too.
That's nice.
All right. So here's a question.
Mm-hmm.
Does Mintria have any rules about what gods people can and cannot praise?
Not really. It's fairly
There's no protection, but there's also no hindering.
It's fairly open for religion. It's actually kind of a racist country, but for religion, it's open. Anybody can believe anything, but there, especially since Gabriel came along, actually, there's been a lot of pushback against the Titans by some of the more avid worshippers of elven gods.
I quickly put the thorn whip. I go up to make sure make sure the body's visible.
Hey, is that a body?
She's had a few drinks. She smells like salt water and rotting meat.
Yeah, that's honestly about par for the course.
It was a crazy night. Anyway, I'm sorry about that bit of a joke. Just keep doing what you're doing. You're put my hand on his shoulder. You're just doing God's work. And I turn around and walk into the guild. Oi! I got a dead body! Get the guild master out!
Okay, we'll get to that in a second. He turns to you, Xerxes.
What was the time elven god's name?
Ion. A-I-O-N.
Do you have some literature on Ion?
Give it like a
He thinks for a moment.
like a brochure.
Oh yes, of course. And he pulls out like this huge book. Like he's got kind of a bag of holding. He's like,
I want like a
it's like this thick. This is my Bible.
Wow.
I'm willing to give it to you. I can always
Thank you.
scribe my own. I have it memorized.
You see a measure pop up on his head. You are no longer encumbered.
I will. Yeah, I take it. I'm just like, thanks. All right, I'm gonna head to the guild house and get my spare set of armor and my backup spell book.
Okay, so I imagine you guys are all leaving. And he turns to you, Xerxes, last person there. Hi, Kartik Harkson. Would you be willing to sign my petition to tear this, eyesore down?
I mean, he's not.
I ignore the hand, but I go, yeah, why not?
I mean,
And I sign
if
my
it makes
name.
you feel better, I'm on his side. Corinthian
As-
columns in this estate, it looks out of place. You're not
Give
keeping.
a finger.
You're not
As-
keeping with the village's rustic aesthetic.
Disgusting.
If I wasn't holding a corpse, I'd probably giving you the finger.
As you two are walking away and you are writing down your name, you recognize his name. Like it comes to you, you're just like, wait, I've heard that name before. It was a long time ago.
From the past?
Say his name again. for me.
Kartik Harkson.
Oh, that sounds familiar.
He's a he's a black scaled dragonborn. He's got the the horns that go off to the side of his face. It's kind of weird, but
Okay, first off, it's dope.
So,
Hell yeah.
whatever. Was he from when we went into the past? Shit, that's too far back.
I'm not in this, right? This is a pre-me.
Is he from the
you would have
church?
been mentioned it.
He's from the church that was here prior to mine, right?
Mm-mm.
No. Fuck.
My wisdom's -1, so.
You guys can roll.
I don't
I'll
remember
let
what I had for breakfast.
Let you each.
Wait. When even Gabriel... Is this before Gabriel came to the group or after?
No, this was after.
Okay.
So you would have been around for it directly. Colt would have been told about it.
Alright, I'm gonna roll
Through
history
everyone's.
then. I can't remember shit.
23.
I really can't remember shit.
Colt.
I remember every report I have ever been told.
Yeah.
It's like, my name. Yeah.
It was very brief, but you recall when they were talking about the chronomancer Samuel, his parents' names were Alexandria Zero and Kartik Haksan.
Oh man, I killed your baby.
Did
Oh,
you see
man.
that out loud?
No.
Yeah, he's like walking away. He's like, oh man, I killed that guy's baby.
I listened.
Infinity, what?
What?
Oh, I believe that's Samuel's father in this timeline. I'll be like, sir.
Chokes back
I'm
laughter.
Sorry for your loss. And I'm going to give him 10 gold.
Do
After
you
I
even
get
have?
some. I'll
Do you even have 10 gold?
I am rich beyond measure.
Everything got
so
All of my stuff is in the bank. Like, they
Ye
walk in
old
like,
ATM.
yeah. I just walk into the bank like, I funded this fucking bank. Give me my money, nerd.
Anyway, so I put that. So,
Who are you, homeless man?
I light someone on fire. Oh, Captain Colt, right this way.
I think for a
Colt?
second.
The
I
old
give
lady
the
is
body to Colt. Give this to the guild master. Hang on. I put on the mask of tragedy and I walk
Hold
up
on, it's
to
like
him.
this. You're like, here. Because I don't grab. No. Look, I respect that you like carrying dead goblin women, but I don't. Don't force this on me.
Did I kill bastard? But the body, you bleeding asshole. And I go to the mask of tragedy and I say to him, and what was the language? What was the
You just can.
Celestial.
Oh,
I say in
Celestial.
Celestial, your child's in a better place now.
He kind of like takes a moment. I have a child?
Oh, sorry.
Oh god.
Timeline.
I think we're like, oh shit, he heard me.
Hey.
He understands Celestial. Wait,
Yeah, he says back in Celestial.
how do you know Celestial?
You took a summer training course?
I'm a man of the gods. So
Oh,
Oh,
is.
this
That actually makes sense.
This
I'm an acolyte of the god of time.
Oh. Hey, good for you.
Oh, this isn't good.
He thinks for a moment. I'm gonna see if he can even remember the one night stand.
But will he understand that I am also a man of...
I mean, you would have told him.
No,
I mean,
have-
you also just spoke in Celestial and said, this is my fucking church.
I didn't actually say that.
You didn't say that, no.
No.
She's like, look, motherfucker, this is my church.
Let's
I-
see.
I do say this now. If you'll excuse me, I open the door. I need to talk to my people.
Wait, he grabs your shoulder. You know Alexandria Zero?
You do?
She was a longtime friend of the church. I point back to that.
Good save.
We helped her out one day, and up until her passing,
Oh shit, she's dead.
she gave us the dankest bread ever.
Bread. Hell yeah.
I will think about your words, stranger.
Please, call me Gabriel.
Very well. It's nice to meet you, Gabriel.
Nice to meet you too. Who might think, oh fuck, we killed his baby? What the fuck?
Yeah, I know, and I'm like, oh fuck, we killed this baby. God.
Alright.
This isn't even a Tuesday.
So Infinity, you are holding yourself.
What?
What?
Because I've got the sword in one hand and you in the other. And
Oh.
it's like, hey,
It's
wait,
kind of a
wait
weird
a second.
feeling.
Wait a second. And then like in full view of everyone on the street, I hold up the goblin body, look at the sword, and like stab it in a little bit. And then like awkward pause, everyone looks, and I shake it around like anything.
There's a moment of
Infinity
pause,
is
and
nauseous.
your soul actually goes into your body.
Ew. Ew.
Now,
Does it move or you just like
you
it-
heal.
I do?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh!
You're back to normal.
Hello?
But you've got a sword stabbed into you.
Oh, wait, better yet, I pull it out, you die again. Back in, back out, back in, back out.
Stop.
Like you just
I
stab
finally
it in
catch
and
you.
shake it around, then just Infinity's body.
Oh god! I pull out.
Put me back in, put me back in.
Put me in. Put me in.
Stab. Put it in, put it in. Pull it out, pull it out. Huh. Man, I hope this doesn't become a pattern. I stabbed a lot of people. Have we been doing it wrong all these years?
Every time you're fighting someone, you stab them. Snap.
Cut a guy's head off, you're like, yes, victory, excellent stab, and it heals.
This is the most OP power in the universe. Stab him
Okay.
with the sword, and when Phoenix takes over the body, she snaps her neck. It's voluntary nip snap. She takes over the body, snaps the neck.
Jesus.
Boom. That's like instant death.
The man
That
has
might work.
the man. There's no flaw in his
Okay, so I
No,
walk
no,
back
no.
into. I walk to the guild and see his son. Oh, that's all it took.
Yeah, I know. I was surprised too.
All right then.
I
Wow.
mean, I'm a magical expert. I had to actually stop this.
So you are back in your body. So let me explain this.
Oh Jesus.
So it feels weird. It feels like your body feels sluggish. Like your wounds have kind of healed a little bit thanks to Gabriel.
What about the
Thanks,
bones?
buddy.
What the
I
bone
mean,
finger?
Yeah, they're kind of thin, but your skin has kind of grown back a little bit.
No fingernails, just
No
nasty.
Ugh.
The blue
Your
goblin
hands are
skin.
going
got
through-
like half a finger.
Your hands are advancing through age, like from Deadpool.
I do fucking. I just love the idea of like you hear him speak, so you're like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "Look, I'm trying to bring you in here." Ah! Oh shit! Did you just stab my corpse? I mean, technically, it's no longer your corpse, is it?
It got re-corpsified.
So you can possess your own body, and
Yeah.
it's almost like nothing has changed.
Oh, thank God! I
Except
was
for I
not
just
going to
have a
carry your
sword.
ass.
Stick it
Yeah,
through.
so to speak, you're no longer a goblin wielding a sword. You're a sword wielding a goblin.
Now who is the master and who is the sword?
So is it
Oh,
sluggish
thank God! Now we know. And I
So-
fire
only
on
with
you.
me, or is it sluggish with everybody? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like your body feels natural because it's where your soul originated from. So you will be able to possess your body as long as you provide it with souls to nourish it.
So you're still a soul drinker.
Is it
Yeah.
Soul Reaver?
Yes. With any other body, depending on what you do with it, it could last either a day or like a week after death.
Oh Jesus, we're going to shove salt up your ass. We're going to replace your blood with formaldehyde. I'm going to start prepping. What's the
No, like she's not a corpse when the sword is holding it. Like it comes back to life.
Yeah, so like.
You're like now. I'm picturing you dramatically sheathing your sword and then just collapsing. I'm like, oh, shit.
Yeah, as long as you have it on your
She
person, it
forgot.
can be in a sheath. You can just have it next to you.
You'd have a
Oh, I
character.
can, so
Yeah.
it doesn't have to be.
It doesn't
in my
necessarily
body.
have to be.
Do I still have a hole in myself, or is it?
It starts to heal. Like
Oh,
you have like
okay.
1 health right now.
That's fine.
Well, let's have you drink a bunch of booze. That'll slow down any decomposition and cover up the smell. In fact, we're gonna have you bathe in whiskey.
Okay. Sounds legit.
It'll kill anything on or inside you.
Right? Yeah. No bacteria.
You feel scoring.
Ugh, oh my god. Please.
Wriggling out of the chest
I'm just
wound
gonna
as it
make
closes up
myself-
like a bass.
Ew. Ew, a fish was
Jesus.
Ew.
No, I'm just kidding.
Are you gonna eat that?
I mean, yeah, exactly. So,
It's a
like,
gobbler chow.
Yeah.
Suddenly,
God, I
I'm
haven't,
hungry.
I haven't eaten like a week, guys.
You know, I wish I could even say this was the strangest thing that's ever happened to me. All right, well, I guess that problem's solved. Welcome back. You are the easiest res I've done.
Thank you. What the fuck?
Alright, so you guys walk into the guild hall.
I walk in like I own the place in like a shitty prisoner shirt, like black and white striped shirt, like prisoner shirt. I just walk in like I own the place. Sup? Go to my room.
Alright.
He's not in the guild.
He has a room.
He has a room, but he's not even in the guild.
No.
No, I'm a liaison from the government. You want to pamper me.
Oh, you
I
got
got
the
a better
government room.
They kicked out like somebody was like 2 steps down in the hierarchy to give me his room.
They kicked out Bob Goblin and sent him to the other
Milo
guilds.
Cade is at the
Fuck
counter.
up.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Oh, God, you look like shit.
Yeah, but we
Been one
could-
hell of a-
You know what you should do? You should go, hey, watch this. Pull the sword out, just drops to the ground.
Oh my gosh, unsheathes sword and then drops it on the ground. Just ragdolls.
That's better than what I was going to say. Yeah, but we've just been through some harrowing stuff. You look like shit every day. We don't say anything.
Oh.
I'll make you pay for that. Well, what happened? I do like a good story.
I
died.
tell him everything that happened, every single detail,
So,
except for the part where I took half his body.
okay. So I have a question.
Yeah.
Why didn't you use your brooches?
What?
You know, he pulls out his platinum brooch. It's a cursed item.
Alright.
If you try and get rid of it, it appears back in your inventory.
Alright.
But there's another half. Like, he points to, like, it's an egg shape with wings, and there's 2 halves to it. The other part send you back here.
No.
Oh, damn it.
No.
He presses the button on the bottom, and he just, there's a flash of light. He disappears for a moment, and then appears
Can't
in
be
the
like
middle
Mega
of it.
Man style.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
So,
He
as a-
quickly, hold on, quickly runs out to here as you slowly fade away. No.
Yeah, you can use it at any time, anytime you're
Wait for
on
it.
this plane of existence.
for it.
3, 2, 1. Beans back in. Motherfucker!
Yeah, it's 2 cursed items mashed together.
Why didn't you tell us that?
I thought that was implied.
I got.
Also,
Yeah,
they're
so
not
you can-
technically cursed, they're just enchanted.
This whole time.
The curse is
This
an
whole
involuntary
time.
choice.
We could
It's a
avoid
specific
it.
designation,
We could
Milo.
avoid dying.
As it comes back out, slapping his armor back on.
Eh, semantics.
I'm gonna use it all the time.
It's not semantics, it's dialectics. They're important.
We can literally teleport.
I can't wait to be told this information
I
at
could
some
have
point.
not died. Okay.
So
Yeah,
now,
you just.
now I'm picturing
I
us.
look
in,
at him
like,
with a very
three-
serious face, like I'm going to my church.
Why didn't you tell us
No, I'm
this
just
when we went on
picturing.
Tinder
I'm
session?
picturing how certain scenes would have gone differently, and I'm just picturing us like standing like the bold 300 wave of arrows blotting out the sun, and we're all just like.
Guys, I just need to.
We just beam up.
Thana has been this close to figuring that out because
Oh my
it's
God.
2 objects in one. The other one is just slightly more powerful, so it's more resonant.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
I love the idea of like a wave of arrows coming at us. Like there's no way Team Pentagram's getting this one. We all just kind of look up bored, like pull out our rune phones. Take me back home. Boop, and then we just teleport away before like, all the arrows hit.
Yeah, so
Beam me out!
at any time you can just activate it. You and 2 people of your designation can just go with
I
you.
hate you. I hate you.
Why do we even use the teleportation circles? This is dumb. Give me one of those things.
You want to join the guild? You're in for life.
Yours, maybe.
Alright. His brooch
Wait.
pops out a bronze one.
No, wait.
No.
How about a tin one?
That's shittier than bronze.
Exactly.
You know, something shit and you just made half-assed made in the back.
It's up to you.
I don't accept. I want to examine this. You keep calling it cursed. I don't accept cursed items as a rule.
Alright. He hands you his.
Yeah. Like, he literally like straight up pulls out a pair of tweezers and takes it.
Alright, I'll be right back. There's something I got to take care of.
Oh god, an
Infinity's
Everstone.
like the lookers now.
So, I'm gonna go and pay off this taxes.
Okay.
The debt I owe to this church.
You go into the office. 75,000 gold.
Xerxes and Infinity.
You drop off.
Well, would you like to do anything?
Giant platinum discs.
I want to sleep.
Okay.
I know, right?
You should go visit the doctor.
That's okay.
Fucking
You need the rest. It is also late day. You guys haven't eaten anything in like a couple days, so
Good berry?
it's on the house.
Good berry?
You're a bad case of dead.
Yeah, just I eat.
You look
Tastes
pretty
like
terrible.
ash.
You start sounding more like
The
the
food
undead.
turned to ash in my mouth. Yeah.
Ugh.
Just picturing Infinity.
The wine would
Infinity, you
not
look worse
satisfy.
than usual. Oh, I had a bad case of dead.
Yeah.
Hey, that was something to a fella. You know, being dead for a while.
It
Alright.
all could have been avoided.
Alright.
This is like Infinity's worst day.
Iwi.
Yo.
Really dying wasn't the worst.
Like speaking
Close second. but
Close
this-
second.
Speaking of Pirates of the Caribbean, you're just on the bottom of the
Yes.
ocean, walking
Love
along
that.
with Oh
Yeah.
no, I guess you would be swimming, right? Unless
I would
What
be
did he
swimming because
turn
I have to
into?
carry
You get-
Gwen.
No, yeah, that's right. Gwen had the potion of water breathing.
Yeah.
Is
Wait,
that-
can I breathe underwater? Naturally?
What
Fuck yes,
are you?
this is
Well,
fantastic.
you
Is
can
it
hold your
lizard
breath
man
for
or
15
what?
minutes.
I transformed into a lizard man after I died.
15 minutes. You have 15 minutes to hold your breath.
Yeah, but you can swim.
You have a swim speed, so.
Lizardy.
Yeah.
Lizard.
So
Dirty
I'm also the tallest person in the party now, I think.
Oh, we're all cut you down in size.
I must-
You reach all the way to the ground.
I mean, you're not wrong.
all right. So you pop up.
Your frill happens.
I forget. Did somebody give Gwendolyn a brooch? That you?
I did.
I think
swear
so.
to
I
fuck
did.
if Gwendolyn just figures it out
That's
on her
something
own.
one of
No
you two would
fucking-
do.
No.
Like,
I'm just gonna check and see if she has any.
I guarantee you I gave her one.
Oh wait.
That's what
she
she came
does.
with.
Can I? Oh damn it.
Identify would be.
Yeah, I am gonna cast Identify on
Okay.
the brooch just to get all the deets.
All right. So
Damn it. For comedic timing, you know, it would have been funny as hell. You know? Did you know my? I don't know if I told my mission. No, yeah, you knew my mission, didn't you?
Wait, what?
mission?
Yeah, I had a
Mission.
mission. I had a mission.
No, I didn't know
I
your
had a
mission.
mission.
Oh shit. Well, I'm gonna go report that. Well, it's not our problem right now.
Okay.
And then that'd be really hilarious. They're like, boom, I'm back, bitches, and I was like.
There'd be no way to prove it was me though, except if I said my name.
all right.
And that's it.
I mean, we know it's you. You asked.
So I'm gonna go do this for you.
We all
You
know.
have to cast Identify twice.
Okay, I'll do it. It takes 10 minutes, so 20 minutes.
Yeah. So the first item is the bigger part of it. It is basically like a replication charm, sort of. Milocade's version is the original, and it can separate into material that the original deems worthy.
So it tiers people. And
Yeah,
it's basically
it
your proof of membership.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
It also can't leave your person. It's permanently tied to you until you die.
So even if I throw it away, it'll appear on me within a certain amount of time, or.
Yeah.
Gross.
The second object is basically like a more powerful teleportation. It is tied to the guild specifically, or actually more specifically the platinum brooch. So
Okay, so if he leaves, we could all bamf to him.
kind of, yeah.
Interesting. Well, that's some shit. Oh god. No, and if it does have like straight up curses like, you can never betray the guild, or if you do, it writes asshole backwards on your forehead so everyone can see it. Oathbreaker and a tiny penis. Y'all need to read Snow Crash. Takes place in a dystopian future where the prisons are for profit, so if they can't afford to send someone to prison, they'll put a tattoo on their head of their crimes. The main villain has poor impulse control written on his forehead.
Oh, oh no.
He's also a badass. He uses glass knives that can't be detected by metal detectors.
Way to leave it one person out, Scott. Jeez.
Oh, right, yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, I don't even exist. I'm not even
She's
here.
just too.
She's just a sword to you.
I thought she right with you.
4 ways.
Also, it's less.
Now you have to send it to Nathan.
No, don't.
No, leave him out.
Leave him out.
Should have been here. Okay.
Should have dropped out of school. Fucking dude.
Yeah, no,
I will
right.
accept because that's ridiculously useful.
Okay. So
Yeah, so there's no
Milo-
curse that it's like if I betray the guild, I'm fucked. Oh, you have to. He gave me his to examine, right?
Yes.
Okay. There's no way that like he can force me to come to him, is there? There's no failsafe like that.
Don't know. I mean, I cast Identify.
It literally gives me the owner manual.
You know how when in
I would say
SpongeBob,
no, then.
when he's got the
I
mermaid man,
go identify,
like,
and then the owner manual just
when
drops down.
SpongeBob has the mermaid man utility belt, when he switches it upside down, that's when
Oh,
Milo can summon you.
Okay. I'll be like, all right. There's no hidden snags or snares. Like, I'll roll Arcana if you want me to. Like, I will straight up study this thing.
No need.
Okay. Yeah, and I go, seems legit. And then I give it back to him. And like, yes, I'll join your guild. And then I take the bronze one.
All right. Oh. I'm
No,
going
no,
to.
please call me captain.
Oh, you're not a captain anymore. Can't be a guild member and part of the military. It's kind of exclusive. They don't like it. The overlap.
Ooh.
Now you must.
You might not be a captain.
He's still like, he's got this big smile on his face. This little halfling guy. He never opens his eyes. He just. I mean,
Why
I'm
don't you
sure.
ever fucking blink.
No, he doesn't. He's always got his eyes.
I know.
My eyes are always moist.
Eyes are permanently moist.
If I ever
It
open
was a
them,
super glue incident years ago. Been blind my entire life.
I'm sure you can explain to your superiors if you want to get that changed, though. find a way. I think I might have some wish scrolls somewhere. I'll look into that.
No, I will petition Zane to make a special exemption.
All right, sounds good.
God damn it. I want you to show back up, Yui, so bad. Because I should be like, I've never failed a mission. Alright, I'm going to go teleport to or message or however I contact Zane.
Okay.
And be like, what up, boss? Here's the sitch.
Iwi, we'll go back to you for a second.
You breach majestic.
So yeah, you're up on a beach now.
Yeah.
Gwendolyn drags herself out of the water. Alright, this should be Mintria. Unless we got unlucky enough to land in Pleurisy.
Right?
Where's Pleurisy?
Pleurisy is just south of Mintria.
Is that where the lizards live?
No, that's I don't know actually.
Can I pull up my map?
Oh, no, there it is. Okay, so you see the map.
Yeah.
You can tell where north is, right?
Yeah.
Is that still keen mind?
The big N.
What?
Like, what is Kenku and what is keen mind? Like, can you tell what direction north is?
Oh, I always know which way is north.
Okay.
Yeah. I always know how many hours are left before the next sunrise or sunset.
Okay.
You actually show up in a different location. There is a river to your immediate south.
Perfect. I know where I am.
Okay.
I head south.
Alright. So, to the river?
Yes. I don't say anything to my friends.
Wait, where are you going?
Oh, this way. Come on, friends.
Alright.
Oh, wait. Where's Gao?
You flew. I don't know. We didn't see him. It was night. Right now it's morning for you.
South it is.
Okay.
You swam all night with two people on your back, you beast.
Only one.
Don't you want to follow the river or something? I'm sure there's probably a town nearby.
No, that
They're
trail
very
that
south.
we blaze. El Dorado theme starts as you're chopping your way through the forest.
Perfect idea. I'm glad to have you as my first mate on my ship. The world is my ship.
The world is my ship.
Starting to regret this decision more and more. But if my god commands me to leave with you,
Don't worry.
Okay.
Eventually we'll reconnect with the competent members.
Well, I'm not really a member.
We're not talking about you, asswipe. I say I'm talking to all the voices in my head. The personifications of all the people I know.
We've all been dead for years. You made us up.
you follow the river for a little ways, maybe half hour to an hour later. You reach Cyan City, which should be familiar to you. You
Yeah.
haven't 2 years ago, but you
Yeah,
were
it's-
there
Don't I have my
recently.
friend there?
Hmm?
The guy who has the boat.
You do not see him.
Ah!
Anger.
You'd be on the inside of the. You'd be like right here, right in the center.
Oh, damn. It's not as smooth as my phone, but have y'all seen this shit about the Notre Dame raising?
Yeah.
The world we live in.
That is, in fact, the world we live in.
All right. Well,
Money.
let's head into town.
Okay. Do you use the teleportation circle?
Of course.
So yeah, can I borrow you for 2 seconds?
Yes.
Like the scene.
Okay.
Come with me if you want to live.
For
Nick,
Zane or
if he
Yeah.
pulls down his pants, screaming, we'll all come back.
how about everybody else leave?
Oh.
Why do they have to leave? There's 5 of them in
There's 5 of us. Hold on. 1, 2.
Hold on, let me
This is
recount.
your
Yes,
Roman
leave.
spirit.
Everybody go
Okay,
check
right.
out Hank for just 2 minutes. I'm sorry.
I just need to make sure she was awake.
What the?
Please.
I want her to hear this.
Oh, do we all have to fuck off?
Yes.
We all have to go to
Sorry, I
Hank.
always forget the mic's here, and so we have to record.
Oh.
We have to do top secret stuff.
Oh.
I wasn't.
Bum,
My
bum,
butt
bum,
hurts.
bum, bum.
Dude, my thighs have hurt all day. It's been
Yeah,
no
stretch
fun.
out.
Yeah, do some lunges on the way back.
Let's all go to Nick's room. We can look at all of Nick's things and touch his clothes.
Don't look at my underwear.
Just sniffing, no looking. It's kinkier than that one.
Okay.
No, I straight up want to do the joke of like, I don't think we need to worry about the king, sir. He was captured by the enemy. There's no way he'll make it back. Blam! I do not believe I'll be able to kill him in the guild house. I'll wait for another opportunity, sir. Also, I apparently joined the guild, so they were telling me there's a rule that you can't be in the guild and the military. I'm gonna have to ask for a special exemption. On account of A, they didn't tell me, and B, apparently it's a cursed item I can't get rid of.
Okay.
Yeah, fine.
To save time,
Yeah, so just
you
kind of-
you go to Zane's office and you tell him all this, and he just kind of leans forward. An exemption can be made. It was more Milo's rule than mine. I'm sure I can persuade him.
Excellent. And
It's good to hear about the Kenku, though.
yes,
Mm,
I am going to sense his motive
okay.
using insight. I'm so bad at it, but he's V powerful, right?
Mm.
And it's never been straight up like explained how he's V powerful.
Not to you.
Not to me.
Everybody else might know.
And he seems oddly against a guy who killed a Titan. Probably not gonna cut it. Yeah.
No. You,
No, he just doesn't like Kenkus. He's racist. It happens.
I do have something to report, though. I'm sure you'll be glad to hear that the other government officials have stepped down. I am henceforth the solitary ruler of Mintria.
Congratulations, sir.
Yes. Let's hope that this war is won swiftly. If not, well, we shall see.
Do you have a new have they given you a new title? Or what was his original title?
It was just governor.
Okay.
I
I would suggest patrician or overlord. Depends on what kind of motif you want to go for, sir. We need people to understand for two reasons: A, to strike fear into your enemies, and B, so people understand you are in charge.
Overlord sounds nice. I think I was going to say bring it up to the council.
Tyrant, right?
Oh, let's not break out the T word just yet. No, not a character.
Thank you, sir, and I'm sure you will use your newfound power to reward your most. And I'll give him a look. Loyal agents appropriately.
Kind of gives you a look.
I didn't get here.
I'll see if I can get a promotion for you. It hasn't been too long since your last one, but I don't really have anyone.
I was going to say, like, I look at him again and go, yes, sir, you can bring it up to the tyranny! Alright, well, if I see the Kenku again, I'll blow him the hell up. Give him an opportunity, but,
So, as you mentioned before, Pleurisy and Hulja, they've got boats, a fleet outside our waters.
yes, I assume they're going to do a naval blockade. Because Mintria is the whole black thing, right?
Yes.
It's just got, like, subsections? Okay, yeah. Yes, sir. Our Navy, I don't believe... Because our Navy ain't nothing great. Like, our Merchant Marine probably can handle
Don't have the Navy.
Exactly, yes.
That's probably why they decided to attack from that direction.
Yes, sir.
We
We
got-
can't stop them, and they'll be able to attack into Leisure along the coast.
Yeah, well, I'll have to move some of our forces. We had an unfortunate amount of resources towards the southern border.
Ah, I see the orgy started. The scream orgy. Alright, sir.
Oh, and tell Gabriel to come in. I need Scott. What? Scott, come out here.
Oh, thank God.
Wait, no, Kate Nolan's no. Gabriel's the only one here. Going. No, Gabriel. So, Gabriel, you have entered the government building. You're trying to find the place where you're going.
Yep.
And you finally meet the dwarf who sponsored your church. Tedgent Noogsley, if I recall
Ted
correctly.
Nugent, what?
Tedgent Noogsley.
Sir, do I go to you for
You must be the one that built that church. I never forget a face.
Yes, do I go to you for payment of the debt?
Of course.
Well,
You've racked up quite a bill here, I see.
how much is it currently?
It's about 25,000.
Kind of gives you a look.
It says 24,500 in my debt.
24,500. Whatever.
Well, I throw him back. Here you go. Goodbye.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. And then as you're leaving, you see Colt walk by. Oh, Zane wants to talk to you. And he points to the door next to him. And...
That's...
you walk in.
Yep. You, gotta do a little...
Oh, please come in. I already know you're there.
Damn it. Can I help you?
He's kind of leaning back in his chair. So I feel the need to mention, I am henceforth the solitary ruler of Mintria. The other government officials have stepped down. So as to give myself more power for this war that we find ourselves in.
As he says it, I kind of I whisper under my breath, fuck. Alright.
Just thought I'd bring this to your attention. It's good to see you back in Mintria. I was worried about you.
Was that all you needed my attention for? Because I have a pretty busy schedule. Pardon my rudeness.
I did... I just thought you might want to spend a few days and relax. Have some time to yourself, explore. All will be fine. And remember one thing, Gabriel Ballant.
Mm-hmm. Aye.
I'm always looking out for you. Wouldn't do well if one of my favorite Azamar got himself in some trouble. Now would it?
Definitely not for me, so.
Glad we have that.
If you don't need me anymore, I'll be
Aye.
off.
I am concerned about one thing, though.
What?
He kind of thinks for a moment. What happened to Svenair again?
Svenair,
The Admiral.
he died.
I see. I thought he might have been a competitive rival of mine in the political spectrum. I mean, he did drop it to become a sailor of all things, but I kind of respected that man.
I recommend you to give some condolences.
I will hold a public funeral. Martyrdom for war breeds passion. People of Mintria have not wanted this war. In fact, we've quite a few of our militia have dropped. We will need to instate an official military. But for the time being,
kind of looks over to you. It might be a good idea to have Team Pentagram join up, wouldn't you think?
You have to talk to the rest of the group. I don't speak for all of them.
Well, very well. I think I'm done here.
I give him a bow, and I quickly think to myself, shit, is he gonna force draft me again? Oh, shit, I better talk to the group about this.
Okay.
And so I run off to my church. I kick open the doors.
Okay.
I go, my people, fear not, we are no longer in debt.
You look up, one guy goes, we were in debt?
No, I was expecting going, yeah, right. We were in debt. Now to get on what this church is really about. Boozing and whores.
Okay.
I'm kidding,
Let's get
about that, by the way.
Let's get everybody else in here.
Yes, please, before they actually start a fight.
Alright, let's go. Everybody out. Let's go! We're having food! So Iwi, the next day, you arrive at the guild.
Sweet.
Hey, Sugar Daddy.
As a lizard man or as a...
As a lizard man.
He is a lizard man. So you guys watch as Gwendolyn and a lizard man walk
Oh,
into,
thanks.
into the door. You guys are all having like breakfast.
I see, I was like, oh, hello, Dad.
I give him a wave.
Gwendolyn just walks.
Wait, who the fuck is going on? I don't care. Who the fuck is going on?
She was a dragonborn that joined you on the island where you fought Sam.
Oh,
She was raised by goblins.
She's pretty tight with some goblins.
Yeah.
And she's just pretty tight.
Yeah, no, so there's a look, fresh meat. Oh, it's
That was
Gwendolyn.
bad.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
the
it's
only guy
Gwendolyn.
she would have been with would have been goblins. So, like she's like a virgin from the 2-inch mark on.
I mean, the 2-inch mark on.
I love Cindy just clutches her chest.
My pearls.
My
My
pearls!
lady like pearls.
Oh my!
Moss, stop.
The vapors.
It's the babies, yeah.
My stars.
Oh, man, I need to read more, or I need to watch more Critical Role. They do jokes like that. I'm getting the
The
vapors.
vapors.
So,
My.
little update. Apparently, people were so quick. The update for Smash Bros. Finally came in. People were so quick to update. The entire server, I think, fucking crashed.
Okay.
Man, Google's been out.
Yeah, Google's been out.
I should call Ray. Ray works at the Google.
The Google?
Ray works for the Google server
Is
in
it Google's?
Iowa.
Hmm.
She works for, because to be perfectly distinct, because it's important to them, she works for a contracting company that was hired by Google to manage the farm. So she is not an official Googler. Well, because like they hire from that contracting pool, so she could become an official Googler. They give you a hat to keep, and it says official Googler.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah,
That's
they're dumb.
kind of cute.
Yeah, no. So we're hoping Ray gets it. Have you met Ray? You met Ray, right?
No.
Damn it, no one's met Ray.
Nope.
Just Kristen.
Yeah. Well, 6'6", long blonde hair. Not really at all. I think she's like 5'5".
Step
like,
on me, mommy.
Yeah. Unworthy.
Oh, sorry, I was hoarding on Maine again.
Have you guys, have I ever told you the Unworthy Me Harder comment from when I was playing God of War and Ray was watching?
I think so,
Yeah. One of the Valkyries will land on you and start stomping on your face from from Kratos' point of view, which is a low angle. This woman lands on you in high heels with all his legs, just goes, unworthy, unworthy, unworthy. And Ray's sitting there with me, and I was like, fuck, I've never been hit by this attack before. Then that happens, we both just pause, and Ray goes, unworthy me harder, mommy.
And for context, Ray is ace.
Yeah, Ray is
so,
So when Ray makes this sex joke, it's twice as funny. Because you know they had to straight up think about it. Let me see if I can find Ray. I know Ray has profile photos.
I think I've seen her in my recommendeds.
I also think
Yeah.
that as well.
Okay, Iwi,
I wave to everyone. I don't say a
You
word.
guys see this big, like 7-foot tall lizard folk waving at you.
I go up to Gwendolyn. What is Yui?
I look at it and I'm like, I want to.
Gwendolyn like goes over to the counter and grabs some food.
Gwen.
Had a long day.
Alright, but where's
did a weird.
Where's our friend?
Glad you're all alright. He's right there. She points to the lizard folk.
Hi guys.
I look at him. So did you know we can travel back here without brooches?
You just literally don't
Watch!
even
I
know
pressed the button. I did a
You
Like,
lot.
literally.
You know, it went from like, oh, lizard to like, oh my gosh, we can teleport. Did you know?
Like literally behind the counter, like Milo K just. Hello. Oh, Iwi, you're back.
Yes, hello.
You lost all your feathers.
I did, and I got
Also, you're a big boy. You grew tall.
I did.
Tall.
Wait, you're a lizard folk.
Yeah.
Don't ask me how I knew that.
Kill him like the rest.
Kill him like.
I'd like to see you try. Pulls out the
Here's-
tiniest fucking knife in the
Here's
world.
one of the better pictures of Ray, because Ray doesn't take great pictures. And for those of you who don't know my living situation, oh god, let me get back to it.
Okay.
Keep going, sorry. One more.
Don't ever do that again, please.
Okay, here's when they did a Borderlands cosplay. Anyway, there's Ray's robot arm. Yeah, here's my girlfriend getting married to her husband who we live with. I was actually there. I'm one of the heads. Yeah.
I was looking for a hat for a moment there.
Oh yeah, here's their wedding with their Dark Tower themed cake because they're fucking Stephen King nerds.
That was great.
That's nice.
I'm dating the one in the purple and friends with the dude in the black.
Aw, that's sweet.
I win every argument though because I just end with, well, yeah, I'm fucking your wife.
It's all funny until he shoots you.
No, it was actually weird.
It's all funny until he shoots you.
I mean, I'm a better shot than he is, so I'm not too concerned. Although he did do a comeback once when Ray was in there because we both agreed we couldn't do it when Ray was around because it hurt her feelings. I was like, yeah, because I didn't want to. And we were like, oh, that was good, but oh.
That's how I used while fucking your wife.
No, I think the first time I had to clear with him, I was like, okay, dude, I've got a
I'm
really
gonna
good
use
comeback,
her
but I want to make sure it's
500
okay before I shout it.
to buy like a mace, like a wooden mace or stone mace.
Why not metal?
You can't
Right,
use
like-
Oh, you're a
the
druid.
Yeah, druids can't use metal.
Weirdest fucking restrictions.
I was gonna say it would be less than that, but yeah, stone would be kind of hard to find. You do find a kind of energetic dwarf who's like, "That's fucking weird. Let's do it."
Yeah!
Yeah, so
Yeah, I
you
get energetic with it
Let's
too.
do
so you get a stone mace.
So,
Weird flex, but okay.
I love that phrase. Weird flex, but okay.
So we're at the guild now, right?
Yes, you are at the guild. You see Shizune, who I guess you haven't met yet, Cole. She's always been out. Shizune, who is a water ganassi, comes up behind the counter. She's got like an apron on that says "Kiss the Cook," and it's like, "Oh, I don't know you." And she runs up to you, Iwi, and kisses you on the snout, I guess.
Like, hello again, Shizune. I used to be a bird.
Iwi?
Yeah.
Oh,
Is
nice
that
to
how
see
you
you.
greet everyone?
And hi, and she goes
Oh,
over
yeah,
you,
I was like-
and like you have your helmet on.
Yeah, we're back in his armor. I wouldn't. Here's the Beetlejuice.
She like
something
kisses
scary
you.
like this.
She like kisses you the forehead of the helmet. I do that to everyone.
Blush lines on him.
I'm Shizune.
Don't tell my wife.
I'm the guild's cook.
Or do tell my wife, it's kind of cute.
She likes to wash.
She likes to watch.
Nice to meet you.
Can I get weapons now?
Nice to meet you.
With what money?
You probably shouldn't kiss people you don't know as a rule, though.
I'll be fine.
Oh, hey.
Gilligan cuts
She
her
kind
like
of leans
ground.
behind
I'm
you
giving
and
you your
just,
tiny
like,
cactus.
and looks at Gabriel. Gabriel, you're here, right?
I'm giving you your son's ashes
depends on
and
you.
No,
just-
no.
That's
I guess you would.
Okay.
I guess you would have been. You would have left.
Those are yours again.
like in the process. Oh, I know. That's
And
what
give
this
you
is
your
the day
son's
after.
ashes
Yeah.
and cock ring. It didn't
Yeah,
help.
Okay. So she looks at you, Gabriel. Is like, does he know
Does he know what?
who I am?
Oh, this is my god, by the way.
I don't know which
Again?
person to
What?
console.
Benji.
Yeah,
What was
They're
his
both
name?
being let down.
Well, I guess I should clarify. He follows the god of death, who's my... I don't actually remember her relation to me, but...
Gods get confusing, I understand. Let me tell you what the
I
Greek
give him
pantheon
magic,
sometime.
and she like gestures her hand. All druidic magic comes to
Ha
Don't say something insulting about druidic magic. Don't say something about a druidic magic. Well, actually, I do real magic.
Keep talking like that, I'll shove a stick up your arse. I ain't talking about magic either, I'll just find a stick to shove up your arse.
Just
Do you actually say that?
stick.
Okay.
He absolutely is a magic snob. Oh, you see, I had to learn mine. I didn't just jerk some random weird chick off. And
all of your characters are magic snobs.
That's funny.
We could use more laughter in the world. More jokes, too. Look, glance at Gabriel. Got him.
Oh, Iwi, Mario was looking for you.
Who?
The Ganassi, not me. The Earth Ganassi. And you feel a hand on your shoulder. So you remember the Earth Ganassi you saved?
Am I taller than them?
I don't believe so.
Fuck. 7'2"?
She's pretty tall.
Fuck.
Let me just check.
I was gonna be like, what? And just look side to side and then up because I'm used to looking up at people.
Check her stats.
Fucking Letterkenny. Maybe if you'd ever been in a real fight.
She
you would
is
use that one for another.
6'10".
Okay, so I'm like,
Oh,
what?
hell.
Yeah, you turn around.
I turn around, but I don't look down at all. Hello?
She's like right here. The top of her head's like right here.
I got my lizard snout.
Oh.
Hello?
Are you the newest member of Team Pentagram?
I am the best member of Team Pentagram.
Oh, shut your
that's-
yapper.
That is me.
She like,
Iwi.
jabs you on the chest. No, that's Iwi.
That's me.
Iwi?
I'm a lizard now.
Oh my god.
I died.
I actually agree with you.
I experienced death
Yeah.
for a moment. It was blissful.
Yeah,
It was peaceful.
I
hope
heard
death comes
you
every day.
leveled up in the guild rank.
Yeah, I've got.
So did I. And she pulls out, she's got a diamond brooch. Which,
We have ranks?
Yeah.
yep.
That's why you've been
You are
downgraded to 10.
bronze.
Oh, well, I guess I'll have to not give a
I'm gonna high five.
Ah, nerd!
I'm now the second member of diamond rank in the last... Milo, how long? Like 100 years. Like 100 years.
Like 100 years.
That's fantastic. I'm
Is Milo an elf or
gold.
some other long
He's a halfling, but he is old. Like, he's elderly. And he constantly walks with a cane. He's got
Feeds off the souls of guild members.
That's the secret third cursed item inside the brooch,
It sucks your soul out.
but not enough to kill anybody ever.
Just enough to be. You
It
feel,
steals
you
like
feel
10 days
really
away from you.
tired.
Well,
every
I have a
morning.
way to counter that. You know he has elves that work at the guild.
I've been training them for years. I keep them chained up in the basement.
I have 400 elves in the basement.
Kept in a state of death, but not truly alive either.
Yeah, mine
Just
and my
enough.
own.
Cold
fantastic.
their life to feed my will. Welcome to the guild.
Welcome to the guild.
Gabriel!
You're not an
Shizune-
elf, are you?
Shizune walked up to you again, Gabriel.
I
So there was this really nice guy outside our church. Did you see him?
Yeah, that
Little
raises
dragon
a,
folk.
That raises a question. Why did you sign his paper?
Because
Did
he
you
was. What paper?
You signed something. He gave you something. You put your name on there. Why did you do
Yeah,
that?
I don't.
Did you not know what it was about?
What do you mean?
He was trying to tear down the church. He got 2 signatures. One of someone pretending to write it down,
What?
and you.
What happened to our church?
Apparently, his god said to do that.
Oh, well, I'll have to talk to that god.
Is that right?
Which
I'm gonna have
titan
a
was
few
it?
words.
It wasn't a Titan god. It was Elven.
Oh.
She suddenly gets snobby.
I was going to say, I was ready for like,
Oh.
upstarts.
Hmm.
The elves are an ancient race. Upstarts.
Dirty elves.
She like crosses her arms. Well then, I think I'll have to go and erase my name from that man's petition sheet then.
Don't worry about that.
Shizune was
He's
in
dead.
pain.
He might be he might have mixed feelings now. I had a bit of a talk to him.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I appreciate that.
I give her a thumbs up too.
You've been a real pal, and I would have made you my Azamar if you weren't already Nomons. But I found a replacement, so it's all good.
Oh, what's his name?
Oh, you know him, Montagna.
Say what?
Montagna, the Goliath.
He gets all giddy.
I feel like I'm trapped in a
What is he
conversation
right now?
that I
Oh,
can't
he's
do.
over in Fena's guild right now, so...
I'll go have a talk with him then.
And then we never see Gabriel again. He walks in the portal,
Montagna
the portal
disappears.
turns off.
Montagna looks over, sweat drops, runs away.
I just love that like Colt was stuck between this conversation. Like he's like trying to eat, and then every time he does something, like turns down like, I feel like I'm in a hell I can't escape. Please leave.
All right.
The best part about being a wizard is you can end a conversation whenever you're going, a fireball.
By the way, Gabriel goes up to him and congratulates him on being a fellow Azamar.
He nods.
You can all be Azzies together.
He goes back
No,
to his
that's-
cereal.
Now, if I ever need some help, just come by the church. We'll consider
I've got a
you
question for
considered family.
Shizune.
He nods.
Shizune.
You alright? Maybe need to
Nods.
have a talk to Shizune.
He doesn't speak common.
Remember
Oh, no,
this
no.
time?
I think I have Giant as one of my...
So you say that in giant?
Yeah, I said
Let's
all
go
this is
speak to
Giant.
Shizune.
Yeah, I have Giant,
Okay,
so
okay.
I tell him all this in Giant.
He nods and says, "Thank you, Gabriel."
Leave.
I just skip out.
You should have said,
Please,
said
from the
Gabriel.
bottom of my heart, never speak to me again.
I got a question for Shizune.
Yo, fuck off.
Shizune.
All right, and I.
She's in there.
Shizune.
Oh, actually, while you're at Fena's guild, Worobolos.
Excuse
Giant whale man?
Giant whale man.
Neptune's boy.
He's gonna walk up to you.
Oh, dear God, I'm afraid.
Gabriel, you've returned from your mission.
Aye,
Where is the rest of your group?
at the other guild.
Is
He kind of like looks away, and you see a slight blush.
is my wife there with them?
Where did you put her body again?
I didn't have.
You left
I don't
it?
have her body.
Yeah, you just say that out
No,
loud.
Gao
so
has
where
her.
did you put her body again?
No, I'm saying this out of
You have
character.
no idea what
You
happened.
have no
Fena.
idea.
You're in the Fena's guild.
Yeah.
Everyone else is at the main.
Just
guild.
lie to him. Be like, oh,
You're gonna have to talk to Iwi about that. He had a
threw him right on
bit
the
of a makeover, though.
He like grabs you by the shoulders.
What happened? Where's my wife?
I don't know.
Settle down. I'm sure she's alright. Like I said, talk
What
to
is
Iwi.
that supposed to mean?
Shit, go down. Talk to the damn lizard man.
Gotcha.
Talk to the
Alright,
bird
so you guys return.
lizard.
Colt, you've not met this person before. He is an 8 foot tall, like he's taller than Iwi still. 8 foot tall orca man. Or not orca, like blue whale, triton. He's carrying an anchor.
He's got anchor arms.
I'm sitting there with like eggs and bacon, and I just like
Yeah, it's like 9 in the morning.
I hate you so much.
He's got
Where's
my
my
wife.
arms?
Where's Vena?
She's being carried by a dragon. We had to separate. I couldn't carry her because she entered a comatose state after being attacked by a bunch of different enemies. There's a dragon flying her back over here, Dragonborn.
I quickly
She's
run
safe
away.
though. She's very healthy. I made sure to heal her every morning just in case they're.
And he falls backwards.
finally
Big whale
completes the
tears.
bite
Big
I've been trying
whale
to do for like
tears.
20 minutes.
Big will go down. How? Okay, I don't run away though. He goes up. I get him up. So, you doing all right?
That's true.
I should have been there for her.
See where
I mean, yeah, probably.
Yeah. See, there's
I mean, yeah, probably.
a high chance
I
you.
would have protected her.
I don't think you would have been able to protect her from explosion to the face.
You say to the 8th level fighter.
Well, I didn't do our admiral any good, and he was fucking kicking ass.
Yeah.
I always forget we're not the
All the
strongest in
badass of
realm.
that
It's
admiral
like-
could not protect him from getting a bullet to the face, okay?
Now I have to have a discussion with Gabriel and Shizune.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh?
I grab Graviel.
All right. I'll allow it.
Graviel?
Gravy.
Graviel! How
Uh,
tall is Gabriel? How
He's
tall
still
are
a
you?
little hungry
Nice.
for breakfast.
I'm tiny compared to you now.
I'm gonna grab you and put you under my arm and walk over to Shizune.
Ah,
Shizune.
so this is happening.
So, me and Gabriel had a vision where we were brought to a meeting of Azamars. I'm not an Azamar.
What the fuck?
What the fuck happened? Can you tell me why this would happen?
Are you sure?
I've only talked to my god once, and I don't even remember that conversation.
You know, I get pretty
Well,
grumpy.
I mean, you got a new body. Is that like a gift?
I
or
have
something?
no idea.
Like,
Like a
thanks for coming to be an Azamar.
Yay.
This was a little bit after that.
Should be a down payment.
Are you positive you're not an
I'm pretty positive.
Azamar? Okay. Just, I mean, you had wings before. They didn't work, but
But now I don't.
I mean, and she like grabs at Gabriel, and Gabriel, you feel like she's grabbing your wing, even though it's ethereal and nobody can see it. She's like, "You sure? I mean, like Gabriel's aren't visible. It could be like those."
Can you grab mine then?
She like reaches behind you. No, you're just a lizard folk.
Huh.
Man, different strokes for different folks. I just picture me and Xerxes just sitting in the background eating our breakfast, commentating.
Infinity's sitting at a chair, just looking into the distance, staring in the void of it.
Yeah, just infinity. It's like
Taking the sword and like
technically dead.
slowly shoving it through the hand and then like back out. And heals. I like the cuts. They make me feel something. Are we gonna talk about Infinity, guys? Like, are you really just talking
Can you
about
heal yourself
She-
mid-combat by
she's-
stabbing yourself?
Well, no, that's not how it
No,
works.
Oh my god!
What if you
could be
what
the
if
best
you enter a
magician
stab
ever?
wound that
Oh
you just
yeah?
got and
I'll
pull back
cut
out?
off my
The
own
sword
head.
does not,
I wanna
like to
see the
clarify, the
sword.
sword does not heal her. Holding the sword heals her body, so it's normal. It goes back to before she was killed.
So the best survival
So-
tactic you have is drop the sword.
So it's basically like she's normal. It's just-
Basically.
Yeah, no, I just like
I'm
playing.
so
Yeah, no,
normal.
but
Right,
I just
guys?
I'm normal.
I'm normal.
It does not heal.
could a normal person do this?
You take 9 points of slashing damage. Or piercing damage. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Well,
Your new parley trick is to stab yourself in the heart.
Iwi Longfeather.
Watch this.
Watch this, kids.
Woohoo!
I should change my name.
Remember to try this at home.
Hey kids,
I
you
don't
see
have
that
long
body?
feathers anymore.
Hey kids,
You have
ever
a
want to see a
long
dead
tail.
body?
Ooh, woo,
Sharp.
long tail.
Ooh, woo.
Ooh, woo,
Ew,
long
ew.
tail.
Oh no, don't, God, no, no. Mm.
No, I
Ew.
like Iwi.
Alright, fine. Iwi long tail.
Iwi.
No relation to the long feather.
What do you do if your family comes to town?
What family?
Your 41 brothers. I guess 40. 0.
I mean, the halves wouldn't change. That's not how.
They would still accept me, I believe.
They come over. We don't want you anymore.
Oh my gosh.
You don't look like the brother we knew.
I left all my feathers behind on that boat. They're just gonna think I exploded or something.
Cue to the boat, like them looking at
The
the
boat just gets overrun by Iwis and
They're
just like,
like,
we're brothers!
You're like scooping the feathers into like a vague shape of you and
The
crying.
changeling's shooting his gun in the air at dozens of Iwis. They're fucking jumping from like a flying boat.
Iwi bandits! So do you tell Shizune about what happened?
It's our 11th hour support.
Yes.
About like how you were ambushed after the Asmar Council?
Yes.
Okay. Well, if I had to guess, it sounded like this Arawa was an appointed Azamar of Selene, and he was probably invited to that meeting. But it works both ways if you're magically inclined enough. You guys were all invited to join in that illusion. I guess if someone was strong enough at magic, they could tell where you were.
Yeah, Iwi strong.
Ugh.
So that's probably how they found out where you were.
Huh.
So it's your fault.
No, it's Gabriel's fault. I wouldn't be a holy man if it wasn't for him.
That's fair. Right, Gabriel?
He's still under my arm.
It's like he's feeling.
So it's really your fault everybody got caught.
What?
It's your fault the admiral died. I drop him on the ground.
Oh,
I heal him for anything. Just lay my hands on him. Like, you'll feel better now.
I'm not hurt. Stop it.
I mean, you had no way of knowing, right?
Oh God.
So don't feel
Tyler.
too bad. But
Oh God.
technically, they wouldn't have known your position
Cursed
except for the
images.
clapping of your ass cheek. What's that over there?
Is that Evie Longfeather?
Oh, I'm dummy thick.
I hate you so much.
Alright, I'm kind of done with. I ran through everything.
Yeah, whatever.
So if anybody else wants to do anything, I'll give you guys a few days to recuperate.
Is there any way I can talk with anyone about getting new weapons?
You don't have any money.
I don't have any money. But I did complete my mission to kill the Chronomancer. We should get a bounty for that.
Oh no. Benji was the one that gave you that mission.
Fuck, that's right. Benji has a bank account!
Speaking of which, you have some items.
I do?
Yeah.
I go look.
You have like 5 things in your inventory. Look through them real quick.
They do things?
So, actually, because you reminded me, I do a spell one day, and it's like a big thing. Like, he has to, like, hey, everyone, I'm doing a big fucking ritual spell. Stay out of this area. And so, like, if you come look at it, he literally has, like, a big section of the lawn marked off and, like, a big circle with he's drawing, like, intricate runes and lines. And he's, like, it's like a 6-hour process of him just, like, slowly drawing lines and circling in more until he eventually gets to the center, where he pulls out an ornate clock. Like an actual, like, clockwork mechanism clock, and sets it on the ground. And he starts chanting, and as he's chanting, it lights up following the same path he did. And then when it gets to the center, he smashes the clock. And it shatters apart, like in an explosion, that freezes. And there's all these different clock pieces hanging out. And then he stands up, and there's multiple versions of him that look slightly different. He's burned on his right side, one's burned on the left side, more like the jaw down. One's missing his arm entirely, one's got a limp. And they're all golden and glowing, and he's golden and glowing, and they all walk to a different piece, grab it, and then sit in the same position, and the clock is whole. And then he stands up, and when he looks, he has little gold clock lines around his eyes.
I was expecting all the different versions. You just shaking hands, like Captain.
Oh, not Captain.
No,
Oh, you joined the guild?
They did the handshake or something. Questions. They're like, Captain.
Oh, you're the one who joined the guild.
And then one of the John's keys like, whoa, Captain.
So yeah, now he has like little gold clock hands with like rune markings in his eyes.
Ooh.
Well, let's see if it worked.
Oh no.
Chrono shift, and there he splits into 2 gold versions of himself who both cast a spell, and then he shifts back. Seems to have worked.
So
Cool.
That's my action surge. His action surge is that he summons another version of himself from a different timeline and they cast the spell he wants.
Alright.
Because I have been studying time magic very heavily.
How to kill off Captain Cole in one single episode.
Alright. That's neat. I like that.
I wanted to flavor it instead of just me being like, I cast a spell, and then I really hard cast a spell again. His action surge is the explanation of like the fighter going above and beyond. So it's like I attack, and then I draw from my depths and keep attacking. But I'm a wizard. It's not like I cast a spell twice.
Alright.
Oh
What
shit.
did he?
Sorry, my music's
That's
on.
okay.
I didn't realize my music was on.
League of Legends.
Actually, I'm loading League of Legends, but I was going to play Blood Bowl because it's turn-based, so I can just play it in the background.
Alright.
So what about my items?
Yeah, what happened to all of our items? What happens with them?
He gave me the tiny cactus.
I gave her the tiny cactus. I gave him the journal.
I have
and
the
ashes.
brooch, I have my clothes, and I have Benji's stuff, but that's
You ain't getting the other half of the
You
money
have
back.
2,500 gold.
Oh god.
You ain't getting
You
the
can
other half
probably
of
pay
that
for
money
everybody's
back.
stuff.
No, it's not 2,500.
I
It's 25,000.
1,000.
So you could probably pay for everybody's stuff if you want to be sugar daddy.
Who all need stuff.
I would like
Everybody
some clothes
everybody needs
and
armor and
some weapons.
I don't because of my new
Some of
class
it is good.
upgrade.
I mean, not necessarily.
Well, I wasn't gonna pay for you anyway.
Oh,
I don't because I assume my character wasn't carrying around a shit.
So
ton
I
of
gotta
fat
pay for
on
you
him.
too and your stuff.
Yeah.
Just consider it repayment, and I'll give you.
So we're at like the end of like.
oh wait, that
So
reminds
this
me.
is like where Xerxes would take a seat
Mm-hmm.
forever, right?
Yeah, everybody's around.
Are you retiring?
You don't know
Yeah.
where Faina or Gao are, but you know that they are safe.
Hey, how do you...
Xerxes' last act is to buy us all some sweet jewelry.
He's gonna
Yeah,
open up a
actually,
we all
Yeah.
open it
Oh.
up and it's just an
we never
embossed
we
concrete.
never put Benji's ashes into whatever we were
We're gonna do a
with
sword.
them.
Yeah,
Sword.
yeah.
We never did that.
Demon, you should.
I feel
Well,
like
you just got the ashes back.
yeah, I got the
so-
ashes back.
You should get a wizard to compress them, and it could be a diamond tip for an arrow. You could shoot at some fucker's heart.
See that?
And then he
Yeah.
grabs you and snaps it off.
Oh.
And, sorry.
So how would I go about compressing those ashes? What would I do?
Well, like you said, wizard would probably be a good bet. You could probably ask Milo Cade for it, if anybody.
Do some weird ritual that just compresses them down into a diamond.
Well, I'm
Because
going
science
to
can do it.
seek out
Dogs.
Milo Cade
Destroy.
and
Yes,
ask him. So do you remember my son, Benji?
Vaguely.
Good enough.
Did he ever know it was your son?
I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Well, what I wanted to do was take his ashes here and I pull them out
Mhm.
and compress them and put it on a sword.
Hmm.
Just hoping you could help me out.
Well, I guess you have done some good work for the guild.
I guess.
Oh yeah, and never mind. I don't know what I was gonna say.
Enchant it so that way you can press on the
what
gem and
type
teleport
of
back.
sword? You want like a long sword, short sword,
Great sword.
great sword?
Oh god,
Does
I
it
don't
have to be a
any
sword?
weapons anymore. I guess it doesn't.
Hear me out.
I don't have any
Nibble
weapons
piercings.
anymore, so
Anything with.
Take my
is
business
it-
Dude,
dagger.
I want you all to have one of
Finesse?
these. Is this a nipple ring? Yes, they have Benji's ashes.
Anything with finesse you can use dex for, so it could be a scimitar, and you use your dex for that. It's a 1d6 plus dex.
Also, it's more of a token you carry to remember your dead future son,
I guess that's fair.
look
who
at.
you best get to make him.
You shouldn't.
Right?
You
Like,
should make a few.
Did he ever say how old he was? Shit, we gotta count backwards. Okay, so it was.
Well, first we gotta find out whose mom was.
Oh shit!
Xerxes knows.
Xerxes knows.
He knows who the mom is.
I have to go to a quest. I have to go bone my future son's
You know
mom.
what Xerxes should do? We should get Iwi a shield
It's infinity.
that on the front says your fudge, but on the back it says Xerxes bitch.
What?
I mean, like in all seriousness, a necklace with the diamond from his ashes would work.
A crown.
you could put it
Oh,
on
I
the
mean,
wall.
How
they actually in
about-
real life will compress your ashes into a diamond. It'll be put on.
How about a rapier?
Here. Okay.
Because I've always found them.
They're dope.
Favorite. They're my
They're
favorite.
dope.
Oh, yeah.
weapons,
1d8
really.
finesse.
And it's finesse. So.
Dude, they're dope. Like IRL, love rapiers. Rapiers and katanas.
All
Yeah, me
right.
too. Rapiers are probably.
Milo Cade, after hearing that he died, actually takes you aside. He's like, "All right, I can do this for you. I wish more could be done for him, and I'm sorry that he could have passed, but I won't. This is not exactly easy, but I'll do it for free. It's fine."
I appreciate that.
I don't even want to make a joke, but I did think of the joke of like, yes, my dead son. Thank you. Whenever he's like, but the cost, like, but my dead son will be happy. my dead future.
dead
All right.
son.
So, he makes you a silver rapier, and it's like got the hilt guard or the cross guard, what do you want to call it? And inlaid right by the third knuckle is a shining diamond.
He can deflect blows from you even in death.
He kind of gingerly hands it off to you. Well, what you gonna call her?
My
Sword.
dead son.
Helios.
My dead son.
Fucking
No, no, no.
That,
Here-
you know, that was gonna be a good moment until all you
I'm
four
sorry.
open
No,
your
no, I
mouths.
was gonna say like Helios, because it's the sun.
A.
Benji.
I mean, I figured.
That's it.
Good. Now you put him in your sheath and you ignore him for the rest of the campaign, like the real one.
Ouch!
Ah.
Just like
Is there anything special about the silver part?
shove him in a closet. and close the door.
Bonus damage to
well,
werewolves.
it is
Oh,
fully
silver.
silver. This was not easy to make. This is good on werewolves and vampires, things that would
Just
things
Demons.
That,
Actually, I forget which one it is. Demons or devils? Demons or chaos devils?
demons.
Demons. Yeah, because demons.
Or sorry, no devils, because I used devils before,
Yeah. So yeah, you can stab devils. You stab devils extra good.
which is kind of ironic, considering you were both demons.
you just kind of like take it. You're like,
He's like,
Oh.
I'm sorry, son.
don't just shove it in your butt. Don't just shove it in your butt. Don't just shove it in your butt.
Hurts so good.
Anybody here watch Game of Thrones?
Negative.
I do not, but I've always wanted.
I was just
Yeah.
gonna say one of the main actors just got casted as Batman.
Oh, I heard that. Yeah.
I also know him as the main
No.
antagonist
I think I
from
heard that
all
too.
the Resident Evil movies, except for the first one.
Wesker?
I don't remember his name. I don't fucking
Blonde
watch
hair?
it.
The
Like
blonde
slick
guy.
hair.
It's like,
Yeah, Wesker.
That's
Yeah,
Albert
he's-
fucking Wesker. God damn him great.
Fucking,
Fuck if I watched all the movies. I'm sorry.
you fucking troglodyte.
Oh, I haven't seen a single one. He's badass in the games.
All right, so
I
Xerxes,
don't know. I think he tries too hard to be cool.
you wanted to do something, right?
I'd rather a villain try to be.
Buy their stuff.
Okay. What does everybody want?
I would like.
I'm gonna keep it an account of how much everything is, so just in case.
Why can't you just let Xerxes get it for free?
Well, you can just buy it. So what does everybody want?
That's a good question. I mean,
No. You have your own money, and you said you were good.
Yeah,
right?
I'm good.
okay.
Alright,
When
so-
I say everyone,
yeah,
I
let's-
mean these
these
two
two.
and maybe
Well,
myself.
okay.
All right, let's go clockwise then. Infinity.
I think
I'll let these two go first because,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right.
I think I just need armor.
All right.
Honestly.
What do you want?
What is there to
What
be?
can you? You're a fighter, right? So you can wield
Yeah.
all armor.
Okay.
Regret this so much.
So if you choose anything that says disadvantage, you have disadvantage on stealth checks. These three at the bottom have a minimum requirement for strength, but I think you're good. You have like 19 or 18, right?
Yeah.
So you can do all of these. You can also get a shield.
That means I lost my
But that means
washing
you can't do
pole.
all.
Yeah, no.
I lost my washing pole.
That you never used.
Your wishing pole.
But it was fun to have.
It was a 10-foot long longsword.
We'll just go with the chain shirt.
Chain shirt.
Yeah.
Okay. 50 gold.
Yeah.
All right. And while I got you here, you want a weapon?
I already have.
I
Yes,
am
you got-
the
yes.
weapon.
Sword drop.
I am the weapon.
All right.
No. Your response is I
Do I still
am
have
the
all
weapon.
of these other ones as well, or no?
Hold on to them.
Okay.
You might get some back.
Okay.
Just so we don't have to enter it in again.
Okay.
Iwi, what do you want for armor?
Plate mail and a shield, as always.
Okay.
You wear plate?
Yeah, I did.
Damn.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh wait, I'm supposed to give you disadvantage on stealth. Oh well. Oh wait, no, you didn't have armor then. Never mind. Okay.
I mean, it didn't matter. I got
It didn't
4.
matter. Did you want any weapons?
A spear and a longsword.
Spear.
So did you like switch class and race and stuff? Or
No,
was
just
Just
race.
race.
Just race?
He did have a
Oh,
ring,
shit. I need
a
to
ring
talk
of
to-
reincarnation.
I need to talk to you about Wednesday game.
Okay. And then would you say longsword?
Yeah.
15. And you wanted a shield, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Or no, I already got the shield. Never mind.
These like pickles, nickels to us. Are we allowed to eat these?
Yeah, that's fine. All right. Anything else?
No, hold on 1 second.
A blowgun.
Can I get an antimatter rifle?
No.
Okay, hold on.
Guns have not come to the west yet.
Trident.
Whoa, what?
I'm looking at all the equipment in the game.
Oh,
Uh,
no, that doesn't matter for you. Okay.
If you have a
Alright.
swim speed, you can use any weapon underwater normally. Otherwise, it has to be a trident or something that's piercing.
Oh wait, can I get a javelin?
A
Wait.
javelin?
Can I get 4 javelins?
4 javelins.
Yeah, you can never have too many javelins.
Spearman.
Yeah.
Oh, those are 5 silver.
Roman javelin.
All right, fine.
You want 4?
Can we just round that up to 100 gold?
That's-
1
that's-
gold piece of.
That's 2 gold.
What?
I'm keeping track. Don't worry. So you get 4 javelins.
Okay.
It's 2 gold.
Okay.
All right, Xerxes, what do you want?
Breastplate.
I hope you
Yeah,
guys are
shit.
keeping track of what this does to your armor class.
I haven't.
I am.
I've been working 13 since next.
Okay.
Give me a longbow too.
Good idea.
That's right. This one.
Yes, unless you got heavy armor.
Okay.
Do you know what armor you got?
All right.
Yeah.
Anything else? You
Mm,
should probably get some arrows.
yeah, 60 arrows.
Okay.
6 arrows. Don't you want a little more? 6 arrows.
6.
Whole six.
Oh, I guess that means I need a quiver too, don't I? So I don't have my efficient quiver anymore. Make it 2 quivers, I guess.
Okay. They are fairly cheap.
Hangoli.
Give me like 4 daggers too.
Okay.
Knives man, I see.
Was Vicious Dagger something we found, or can we buy those?
Those were made from. Oh God. Something's claws. I don't even remember. That was Mazel who made those.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna pass that.
Oh!
Okay.
What's in my small chest I stole?
Oh yeah.
I stole a small chest.
We'll get to that in a second.
Okay. I pry it open with my new longsword.
The only other things I could think of would be like
Not that long.
kits.
Fancy clothes.
Cans.
I was about to say, yeah, always buy 100 feet of rope because 50 feet is never enough.
That's a good point. Can we all get some rope? None of us have rope anymore.
Okay.
They took my 150 feet of fucking rope.
I'll give everyone 50 feet of rope.
For free?
Add to that total.
For free?
Well, not for free. I've got the total of how much money Xerxes is spending on you schmucks.
Honestly, I agree with that.
How much money is left at this point?
Oh, still a lot.
I was gonna say we were fucking loaded.
So far, I've got 2,200. Is what you've spent out of 25,000.
Wait, 25,000. Can I take a look at your finest rings?
Rings.
No,
Not
really?
right now.
Sad face.
Nah.
Anybody else have any recommendations? I mean, I haven't started from scratch since starting from scratch.
No, you have
so you can get the chest open.
I can use my sword.
Sword
Fine.
I buy a crowbar.
Okay.
Um,
It's like 2 silver.
Yeah.
you should get yourself a real fucking crown, like a gold crown.
Because Antioch did have the crown. The necrotic.
Get yourself a crown that doesn't hurt you every time you put it on.
I want to spend a decent amount
Okay.
on a real crown, like high-end crown.
Would you
Get
be
like
okay by spending 20,000?
Well, it depends on what it would
goddamn
give me.
kingdom.
You will get a solid gold crown fitted to your head, like a custom made, and it's inlaid with 5 different jewels. You got an emerald in front, ruby sapphire, and then topaz and aquamarine or whatever, something else on the back. 5 very precious.
And it says
jewels.
"bad bitch" on the top too.
You know
Oh,
what?
hell
And it
yeah.
also has "bad bitch" written on it.
Oh, wait, when you put
No,
it
it
on,
says that. It says that on the inside, so nobody sees. It's like engraved.
Like
Yeah, it's
somebody
like,
turns
you
to
just
look
put it
back
on
at you,
every
it says
morning,
"bad
and it's like,
bitch."
yeah, I am.
Yeah. Yeah, I got like a little stand for it, and I look.
Xerxes, when you put it on, you see the
Yeah.
phrase Xerxes. Yeah, he fucks. No one else does. Just you. It's a silent image.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah.
Yeah,
he
and
does.
if you,
he
yeah,
does.
okay. If you want to spend an additional 1,000, I will let you inlay it with a spell.
Ooh.
Get a spell that makes it just
Well,
teleport back to your head.
I'm
if you
going
put it
to
away
say-
for too long.
1,000 gold per spell level, I'll say.
Ooh.
That's expensive.
Ooh.
But you could make
So
a
it's
return.
20,000 for just the gold plus the
So I have
gems.
23,000 to play with, or 22,000, I guess that would be.
Jesus.
Yes.
So it could be a level 2 spell.
Or no, you'd be up to.
What level are we?
Or
We're
no,
7, right?
We're 7.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
seven.
So I'll. Oh no, you wouldn't have enough mode. Okay, yeah. Level 1 or level 2.
Oh, can I start preparing level 3 spells?
I don't think so. Not yet.
Damn.
What class?
I want to creep in
Paladin,
water.
level 7.
Oh yeah, no, you need like 8 or 9. You're on like. a third
So can I just like take a look at all the spells out there?
Yeah,
real
go
quick?
ahead. List of spells viable.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I've got elemental fucking adapt.
Pretty soon.
I call people a bitch and I don't give a fuck if they're immune to fire or resistant to fire. If they're immune, I can't hurt them. But if they're resistant, I call them a bitch and blow them up. I need no fucking quitters. Oh, you'll appreciate this. The finale for my Sunday D&D game that I'm in, 5th Ed, is that we have to rally the guild to basically go to war against this demon cult that has apparently been secretly gathering forces. So we're all making 4 characters to be like the top 16 members of the guild, and we're doing 4 in-universe simultaneous missions where we're all going to be playing different characters.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Do you already have a list up? I found one. Like, yeah,
why don't you just?
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
Yeah.
I guess everybody's in the. Have no reason to keep this a secret. There we go. It's in the chat. Oh, that you stopped the music.
Clap on.
I didn't notice that.
Clap off.
That was really good timing.
I know, right?
Sounds like you knew the song.
Hearing it like every session, I think.
This is the Hobbit style theme, so I mean. I like to imagine Burning Hand. You just laser crown.
Branding Smite sounds pretty cool for a crown.
I like Compelled Duel personally. Just like, look at my crown. Now you have to fucking fight me.
Wait, where's that at? Is that
Compelled Duel. It's
Is
on
that-
for first level.
first level?
They're all in alphabetical order.
Look at my crown. Now you have to fight me.
You see this crown? Fight me, pussy.
No,
Hey,
I feel
actually,
like-
you know what it is? If you beat me, you get the crown.
For tactical use, honestly, shield wouldn't be bad. You just something comes whizzing at you, you turn around like frickin' One Punch Man. It just shatters against you. No.
No.
Or even better.
Fuck you.
Does anybody else want to do anything while
While
Xerxes is deciding? No one's deciding.
How much will that stone mace cost me? Just 500?
It was 500, yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Fuck. You know what I totally forgot to do? Totally forgot to go back for my egg.
Someone's gonna be a parent now.
Uh-huh.
Yikes.
Oh my
I
god.
feel like
You might have to fight your own child.
I know, that's what I was just thinking.
I mean, I've got a while before they're probably ready to fight.
Or do you?
No, age really fast.
It's a magic egg, remember?
Oh yeah,
I
because
don't
I shit
know.
it out. It's magic.
You pooped it out. It was very
It rubbed against the
magical.
fucking Bernie White statue.
I don't even remember what I wanted to do with that egg.
I do.
Whatever you want.
The egg lost to time. Someone
Nick knows,
finds
he's
it
just
centuries
lying.
later.
What?
Type it in or say for the class.
Shatter.
Okay.
It's a good spell.
I love
Crown.
Shatter.
Crown of Shatter. That's second level, right?
Yes.
Yep. So that costs 22,000. And the reason I'm blowing this is because I want to retire Xerxes. So he's gonna ride off in the sunset and be. I guess since the guild is for
Xerxes
life,
like,
he'll
oh,
just
you
be a
guys are going to
bounty
war?
hunter for a while.
I'm gonna go More than my
be
child. Oh, that's so
anywhere
deep. I'm
else.
gonna just get knee deep in hose for like the next 10 years. I'm gonna make that kid. I'm gonna make
Just-
that kid.
I'm gonna make sure I
Just
make that
drowning it so much.
kid. You have protection, right? Prestidigitation. Of course I do.
Just swimming in women. And some
Swimming.
dudes. You never know. Oh, I could have been a dude I got pregnant.
I mean,
Anything's possible.
anything is possible.
All right, so Xerxes, how do you play this? Do you just come down one morning, just like bye?
Oh,
Oh,
I didn't
God.
think about
I'm
this.
so bad.
Uh,
Here's my joke version before you say the real one, because I gotta get it out.
What does it matter?
Hey
You're not his
guys,
friend.
we got this paternity suit. Where's Xerxes? And then just gone forever.
So the door just swings.
you like climbing out of a side window.
See that before?
I wake up in the morning. I take my crown for the very first time. I go, to new beginnings. And I walk downstairs. And I look at everybody and I go,
Eating beer.
everybody, it was an honor to serve, if that's what you want to call it.
More like service.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go in
Go
for a
on.
hug.
Yeah, you already know what's up. And
I'm gonna grab my fucking knife and stab you in the heart.
And that's it. Xerxes is just dead, guys. I'm hugging Iwi, and we're like, I'm still like talking, addressing.
Does a
everybody else at the
23
same time. Of course it does.
Alright.
I can't imagine you miss me.
Piercing damage.
How much
Or
more
piercing damage. But then I'm gonna lay on hands right on his. I'm gonna be like,
It's like
I'm gonna miss
if
you.
you
a lot.
ever fucking try and leave again, I'll open the heart.
If you come back to us and then leave us again, I'll fucking kill you.
No, if I come back to you guys, then I'm probably back for good. I won't lie.
Oh, please don't stand on my account.
Oh.
Yeah, that kind of, you know, that
I can't wait for him to
yeah.
leave too. Like, can you stay? I'm like, can you just...
I really want to be a king of something. That's why I bought this crown. So, I think I'm gonna go pursue that. New
Wow.
beginning.
If you ever need
Plus-
an executioner.
You know what? I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah.
We'll be in touch.
Yeah.
This whole guild thing is for life, so you'll probably see me around.
Yeah.
I mean, just these adventures have been getting progressively
Worse.
worse and worse,
If I
darker and darker, and that's saying something considering it's coming from me.
If I may add something,
Is that a race joke?
if I may suggest something, you can take something off the guild like mission list that's like far away and just like
Somebody's got to say the goblins of far off past, and you're like, I can. Go
something
down.
that's high paying.
Mean guy.
Sure.
There might be a rich
Oh,
town that
For
needs-
flavor for
Yeah,
his
for
exit,
flavor.
I guess.
They need a new man whore in the brothel
I mean, that's
in
up to
this
you.
country.
They say no one has a big enough dick to handle this question. You're just like,
We'll
Yeah,
see
just-
about that.
You know,
challenge.
no, actually,
Accepted.
actually, if you'll recall, Nolan and Scott, there has been like one quest that's been up on the board since you guys joined. Well, since Mazel and
Get the
he's
cat out of the tree.
It's like it's just been all the way at the top, and you're just like, you know what? It's time. And you grab it off the top, and Milo's like,
What is the
just whatever.
Anyway, I give you a
It's
hug,
just
though.
yeah, it's just been there forever.
Yeah,
like
it's
we
just been-
in a,
like yellow
in a
and, like, the
previous
paper's
interaction
curled.
in a previous interaction with Milo, we're like, what is that quest? And he goes,
I don't know.
I don't know. It's just been there for years.
Nobody wants it.
Nobody wants it. And I come down in the morning, guys. It's time for me to say my goodbyes. I'm gonna pursue life on my own, new adventure, solo, and do this quest. And I open it up, and it's got nothing on it. It's a blank. It's a blank piece of
Son,
paper.
bitch.
You know what? There's more to this. I'm gonna go figure it out. Bye. And I exit.
Alright.
I'm gonna miss him.
Okay.
Like I said, I gave you a hug though as you leave. And I
High
whisper,
five.
"You can
He stabs you too.
whatever you want."
So sad.
I,
Hey, Xerxes was the longest lasting character, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
he's the
used
last
original.
Yep. And now it's Iwi and Infinity.
Oh God, no!
That means the adventures. You just come back and I'm staying. I can't hand off the reins.
I'm staying. We're not in good hands.
Thus,
We take the wheel.
thus, it's like if you take apart Team Pentagram and replace it with new members, how much of the original is left?
I've got
Is
Mazos.
it
Oh no, Mazos
is
closer
it
in the
still
ocean.
Team Pentagram? I guess not.
Well, I mean,
Demonico's
Back to
technically.
well,
still
put it
far.
in terms of sports. I mean, they're not the same players as the '70s.
We'll never be the all-star original team, but we'll still. Let me hold on. There's a speech I want to find from one of my favorite books.
Demonico's still around.
Is he though?
Only sometimes though. He's
Only
farming.
sometimes.
He's trying to figure out why his wife is still sick, but she doesn't seem to die.
How would like?
Meanwhile,
he's
Demonico
poisoning
walks
the
out Demonico walks out in a bathrobe. Just, narrows his eyes and leaves.
Okay, here's the quote about that. Just 'cause it's one of my favorite quotes. It's a character who is a king, like a dwarven king. This, my lord, is my family's axe. We have owned it for almost 900 years, you see. Of course, sometimes it's needed a new blade, and sometimes it's required a new handle and new designs in the metalwork, a little refreshing of the ornamentation. But is this not the 900-year-old axe of my family? And because it has gently changed over time, it's still a pretty good axe, you know?
You know what? Just for that, you'll probably see Xerxes around, but I'm just not going to be playing him anymore.
Xerxes shows back up in 2 hours, drunk off his ass. Like
Guys, I
hang
didn't.
out in a
Guys,
the mission, like
I didn't make it very far.
I got to the church next door. You know they tore down all the pews into bar now?
No, you come back with the paper and like grabbing some Kung Fu Panda shit. Like, guys, the mission is here. I'm here, guys. We come down the next morning. Guys, I'm not crying. You're crying. You come down the next morning. You're drunk in a pile of vomit. Like nothing has changed. Literally nothing's in the same spot.
Sad times.
No, good scene. What's your next character? I'm curious.
We won't know.
Well, as Xerxes goes to the front door,
He bumps into
An Ewok walks in the door.
Salutes everybody, opens the door, and a tall
arm.
Of course, it's not
human with long blonde hair, kind of down to his mid back, wearing a blindfold with a red letter A across his eyes, stands there, and he's got like glasses like hanging from his shirt.
What's Xerxes gonna say about this?
Well, hello everybody. Nice of you all to see me, and that's where we'll end the session.
Oh, you bitch.
I don't know who it is. Don't look at me.
You guys don't remember?
Can I roll history?
I guess Scott. Everybody's
That description doesn't seem familiar to me.
Yeah, legit.
Can I roll a history?
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna roll history.
Can I roll
That's
history?
my last check for Xerxes. It's my last check for Xerxes.
Everybody.
I hope Xerxes get an answer.
No, actually, I got a better idea. Colt, you instantly recognize him.
Who this fucker?
You motherfucker. No,
You kiss him.
Who is it?
This is not somebody you would have been told out of character. This is Alpha.
That's what I
the
thought.
original
Yeah, that's what I thought.
king of Swordinance.
I was hoping you were gonna be just call him an asshole or something. Like this is Mr.
Is
Asshole.
Alpha gonna introduce me? Good.
Yeah.
Good. Yes.
So
I can't
to
wait.
get more description of his character, he is wearing like a general's outfit, and he's got 6 swords on his person: 2 short
Sounds like a
swords,
pussy.
2 long swords, and 2 great swords on his back.
He's generally
I like
great.
this
Alpha
symmetry.
is one of my favorite characters in this entire story because Alpha's great.
I like
I've
the
been
symmetry.
waiting for a good time to reintroduce him.
Holy shit, it's Alpha.
Shut it down.
Is he still king? Like, what's his status? Is he like the king, but he's just kind of wanders off because he doesn't give a fuck?
The
or-
king beyond the
So to reiterate Swordinance history, after the war between Polaris and Swordinance, Swordinance kind of fell apart, only for Alpha and the rest of the children to rise up as the new leaders, and they have just kind of been tearing across the continent, taking over lands, and
Oh, they're the guys we hate.
No.
No, they're our home diggies.
No.
Little.
They're like
A little bit of both.
we don't like them, but they aren't true enemies yet.
They're not.
Like they haven't done anything
They're
personally.
not
to any
like the
of main
evil League
characters.
of Eagle that tried to kill me.
So Colt, you would have remembered maybe 2.5 years ago, Alpha single-handedly, like he came to Mintria and killed one of the guild members.
Oh shit.
And
Big oof.
Mintria didn't do anything about it because Swordman's is not to be fucked with.
So I very politely go, "Sir, it is so good to see you, Lord Alpha."
Ah, someone gets it.
So you know
Who's
how
the
my,
fuck's this
my
asshole? Get it? Because of the A on his face.
No, I lost him. So we're scraping Lizard Man off the walls a couple seconds later. And
None of you would have actually met him. He was told to everybody except for Gabriel and Cool.
Oh,
So you know how my new character was kind
is
of
that thing empty?
a little too murderous? I think since this is years on later,
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna tone that down a little bit. But it's still murderous.
If I actually did the math, I think it's like 7 years, but let me double check.
oh, is it? Are you like taking an NPC and making?
So last week we had a one shot with 2 characters that were the children, and Nolan and Nathan made their own, and Nolan will be taking over as his character from that one
Dope.
shot.
Because I like monks.
Oh, monks are dope. Monks are fucking dope. No, I'm my 2 favorite classes are wizard and barbarian, but I like cross-classing barbarian. And I like getting the 3 levels so you can do the invincible fucking rage.
Yeah, and if you didn't hear, he has taken 1 level of barbarian, so he can
So
druid
what are your
rage.
classes now?
He has
You're
6
druid.
levels of druid and 1 of barbarian.
I'm a raging bear.
He's a dirty fucking
A barbarian.
Yep.
Ah,
Alright,
But
are
without,
you
without the barbarian.
Bye, guys.
you're gonna go into
Bye,
the
guys. See
totem?
you tomorrow.
Bye. See you
Totem
tomorrow.
what?
Or so are you
Let me
going
know
to
if
go
later
into
text
totem?
those-
If you take
Last
3
night,
levels
maybe.
of bear, you get subclasses for barbarian. One of which is the totem warrior, and you can take a subclass which is bear barbarian. And that basically, whenever you're raging, you take every type of damage is halved against you except for psychic. So you are invincible basically.
It's so one of my favorite. So that was the first class I ever played when I played a 5th Ed game, and we did Horde of the Dragon Queen Accelerated. We did the whole thing in 10 weeks, which was pretty fucking nuts.
Bye.
Have a good one.
Okay, I just got just one thing. Just gotta count.
For me.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we're like level, I want to say 7. They get
7 years.
uncanny
have
dodge
passed.
at
7
second
years?
level, and then the bear totem. So I have all damage while raising. We knew a fight was coming, so I raged, and then kicked in this door to attack these wizards.
Bye.
We didn't realize they'd been spying on us. They knew we were about to attack, and they hit us with 2 full fireballs at high level. So it was like unsaved. Like if you didn't make the saves, it was almost 80 damage.
Oh, damn.
If you made the save, because it was 2 fireballs at like 40 damage each. If you made the save, you have it. Barbarians at second level get a thing where they get advantage. So I passed both of my saves, having it to 40, and then I was raging, having it to 15. This explosion just goes off. My party is crippled. The wizards are like, ha, you think we could, and then just tearing out of the smoke like fucking Goblin Slayer is my barbarian not even wounded that bad. I had like 120 HP at this level. So he just comes ripping out.
Barbarians are tanks. Like no other class gets a D12 for
I'm
its hit
gonna
dice.
stay with barbarians for a
literally,
while.
he just comes ripping out of it, kills one with 3 slices, and then just blenders into the other. It was fucking hilarious. Because they literally, like, mid-speech of like, oh yeah, because I got advantage on initiative for one of them. I rolled good. So literally it was like, boom, boom, 2 giant explosions. Ha, you think you can attack wizards who are, and then I just come ripping out and cut them apart. It was fucking bonkers.
Barbarians get a lot of good shit.
I'm gonna start investing in stone weapons now because that's the only thing I can use besides
Later,
wood.
taters.
So yeah.
Okay, my work should be less bananas. Did you see my thing I messaged you about, this was like 2 days ago, about your question? I had an idea on a possible take for it, and I wanted to talk to you. Masks next week. My work should calm the fuck down.
Okay.